Yep.
All right. So we are now live, I do believe. Yes.
Oh, fabulous.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Good. I
Doing
like to hear
very
that.
well.
So we are here with another live stream. We've done,
Hmm.
well, we haven't done a ton of live streams so far, but we've done bunch
That's
of
true.
live streams together where
Yes.
we've reviewed any games. We've been doing this since I would say early January with our first game. What was the name of our first game we reviewed, Sarah? Let's quiz you on that.
Oh my gosh. The first one we did.
Uh huh. The first one we did. You
Um,
should know this.
oh my gosh. Um,
It was made with your favorite game engine.
that was Time of the Zombies.
That's absolutely
That
right.
was the very first one that we ever did. Oh my
It was.
gosh.
That was way back in
Yeah.
early January. We did Time of the Zombies, and that was a Game Guru
Yes.
game, and what a masterpiece it was. So that game actually wasn't a live stream, though, was it? Didn't we just record a video? I think we just recorded that.
We just recorded it.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't do a live stream.
Yep, I edited it, and then I
Uh-huh.
uploaded it. But we've
Yeah,
been
because
doing.
it took hours.
Yeah, we spent
So you
2 hours
had to edit
on
a
it.
whole bunch out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was great. So it looks like we have our first viewer, unless that's you. I'm not sure. Probably is.
No, it shows 2 viewers.
Oh, does it?
So hello to whoever else
Okay,
is in the stream. Welcome.
Yep, I was a little bit late on getting that too. But welcome everybody. If you're just watching this, you're watching this recorded after after we reviewed it because you were at work or asleep or whatever. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. And
Mm-hmm.
as you'll see from the title, I want to go ahead and make the big announcement right here. We'll announce it again at several points
Yes.
here. But I have this idea that since Sarah and I get on Steam and we look at indie games together, we want to go ahead and open up a email where you guys can submit your games to me and to Sarah so that we can review them on a future live stream when we have a chance. So we're going to get a chance to review games and talk and do all this live stream stuff every Tuesday, Sarah.
Yes.
And I'm excited about that because now we can do it once a week rather than every 2 weeks since we've both been working.
No, this is fabulous.
This is fantastic. So good stuff here. So guys, the way this is going to work is if you are working on a game or if you already have a game up that you would like Sarah and I to take a look at, give constructive feedback for, not rip to shreds. If you're trying, there's a big difference between if you're trying to sell a game on Steam for $20 that is unfinished and obviously like an asset flip or something like that. That's a big difference between you just making something yourself and offering it for free or whatnot. Or maybe you're working on a game and you want to know if we think it's worth even putting on Steam and paying the $100 fee. Maybe you want suggestions on how much you should price it at, or maybe you just want it all. You want our suggestions on what you can do to make it better. Maybe you just want our opinions. There are some rules that I'm going to have. So if you email me at gamesubmission@yahoo.com, that will be the email address.
I will type that in.
Yep. So Sarah will put it into the chat now. It's gamesubmission@yahoo.com. That is an email address that Sarah and I have access to. And
Yep.
you can submit your game there. But there's only 3 types of keys or games that I'm going to accept for this. I am not going to download your executable. I am not going to download your zipped up package of files. And this is for protection of hopefully protection against any kind of bad stuff. So first thing is we're not going to play any games. The games will be tested before we go live with them.
Right.
The games will be tested beforehand to make sure that they don't contain inappropriate content. For example, we're not going to play your game that has pictures of dicks and naked women or something like that. We're not going to play anything that's offensive in any way. And if you guys have Jimatron, how you doing,
Wow,
man? You can unzip me, Zach. Jimatron, and that is
Wow,
exactly That is exactly the type of content that we don't want to have in a game, Jim. Now, don't encourage my viewers. So Sarah and I
Oh
will
my
take your
gosh.
game submissions seriously, um,
Yeah.
as long as they don't contain inappropriate content. Please, Jim, don't submit your game to me, or I will burn it. I'm just saying. Um,
That's funny.
but but no, guys. Anybody that wants to submit a game to Sarah and I for submission for us to look at, we will
Yeah,
start
yeah.
looking at your games. Your games will be a priority over any games on Steam. Your games will come first, and hopefully we can get this into a situation where you guys can submit games to us. Every week we can take a look at least a couple or 5 or however many games get submitted. We'll try to review every game that we that is appropriate content. Nothing from you, Jim.
Oh, Jimatron. Now you made him sad.
I made him sad. Jim, it's been good seeing you, man.
Oh.
But no, guys, with the game submissions, no executables, no packed up files. I'm not gonna. I won't even look at them. If you guys send me like a zipped up file that you want me to download, no, it's not gonna happen. So there's easy ways to get your game up, and this is gonna be something you're gonna want to do anyway for your friends and for people on Steam or whoever that don't live close to you. The best way to get a file or a game for other people and your friends to play online is to put it on itch.io and offer it for free, or sell it, or Game Jolt. So I will accept 3 keys, and you'll obviously have to give me a free key if you want me to evaluate
Play
it. If you
it,
want
of
to, yeah, if you want us to
course.
play it. So you can get keys on itch.io, I know, and you can, I believe, get free keys for Game Jolt if you're charging money for either one on Game Jolt or itch.io, either one. And if your game is already up on Steam, or maybe it's
But
going
you
to be
might
up on
want to
Steam.
type those in
Yeah,
too.
well, I'll put it in the
Spell it.
description. I'll put it in the description after the stream. So all the rules will be in the description later, guys. You'll need to either have your game on Game Jolt, on itch.io, or on Steam. So Steam costs $100 to get a game up on Steam. So obviously, if you're just making a game, you just want to, you're maybe not thinking about making any money, you're paying $100 to get it up, then you'll want to look at either Game Jolt or itch.io. Both offer you to upload your game and let people download it completely free. So it'll have to be a free key on Steam, Game Jolt, or itch.io if you want to submit your game for Sarah and I to review. So that is how that will work. We look forward to getting your submissions, whatever it is, as long as it doesn't contain inappropriate content or offensive content of any type. I mean, go with you. We're open minded. I mean,
Yes.
I've played games where you're a piece of poop on Steam. Floating in a sewer. So as long as it's not beyond that, as long as it's not just something super inappropriate, then yeah, we'll take a look at it. I mean, we're not going to be. We're not saints, sir. I don't go to church, and I don't think you either.
No, I don't either. I mean, I am certainly no saint, but yeah, I mean, not saying that any of the viewers would ever be this way, but I mean, there is a line.
Well,
I mean, yeah, pieces of poop and things like that. Okay, that's fine.
you don't know Jim.
But
You don't know Jim. Jim would definitely submit inappropriate
well,
content.
yeah, well, Jim's wanting you to unzip them, so.
Yeah.
But
So.
but I mean, when you get to the vulgar and derogatory stuff, that will not be accepted. It really won't. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Jim, how are you doing, dude? It's good to see you, my brother. I know I saw you, a couple weeks ago, I think? I decided to come back to YouTube. Let me open up my alerts here so somebody somebody subscribed or something, so I didn't see it. So let's see who it was. Open up my events here, and we should see it.
And we have 3 people watching now. Hello to the 3rd.
Hello, welcome to the stream, guys.
Yes, hello.
All right. So if I go down here to my game capture, the Orc Lord member. I don't know if that's updated yet. I don't know. We didn't see it. We didn't see who subscribed. But anyway, welcome to the stream.
Well, whomever subscribed, if you are watching, thank you very much.
Absolutely, and welcome to the stream. Jim, doing good. Getting late here, so I'll stay until I fall asleep. Aw, Jim, yes.
Oh, thanks for staying.
We love you, Jim. Well, I
Very
love
nice
you
of
anyway.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarah,
he does.
Sarah doesn't know
Sorry,
you well
I
enough
don't.
yet. Yeah. But
Sorry, Jim.
Jim and I have. Jim was back watching me stream and giving me shit, much like Angel or Valkyrie did, way back in my early days of Dead by Daylight. In fact, Jimatron there bought my headset that I'm still using right now today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Jimatron supported me. He's like, Zax, you need a headset for Dead by Daylight, because I was using like some cheap headset or something. And he's like, you need to get you a surround sound headset. I'm like, man, I didn't get the money, man. He's like, oh, I'll buy it. He said, how about $40? And so I bought a headset that cost exactly $40 on Amazon, and I'm still using it today, might I say, Jimatron. It's been like 2.5 years, I think, since you bought me this headset. You were using desktop speakers? Maybe I was. I don't know. That would have been.
Well, that's okay, Jim. I have a very odd sense of humor, so good.
It's all good.
I'll
You
be
need a
able
weird
to
sense of humor.
understand you then. Yeah.
Jimatron, I definitely understand his sense of humor. He is. I will say he got an Xbox. Man, when was that? That was last fall, I guess. Last summer, actually. About a year ago, wasn't it, Jim? Man, time goes by quick. He got his Xbox. He got his first taste of Dead by Daylight, and he looked like he was having a lot of fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
But a year ago, yeah, exactly. So sadly, he had to get rid of his Xbox, and he doesn't get very good internet there in Australia. But he looked like he was having a lot of fun with Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Australia. Oh, okay. That's why you said it was getting late there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on the
That
other
makes
side of the world.
sense.
He is my Aussie brother.
Nice.
Yep. So, I hate to ask Jimatron what he thinks we should play, because if I show him the P game, he's probably going to be all over that. I find it.
Oh God, this game. I know you're gonna play it. You said you were going to. It's just. It just makes me sigh. Okay, it's just flat out stupid, is what it is. But I know you're gonna play it anyway, so.
Oh yeah. We got a key for it. Jim says
You
I couldn't sell my body, so I had to compensate with the Xbox.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Jim, maybe you just never asked the right person. See, I would have bought your body, but the bad thing is you would have had to come over here to America for me to have the body, because I'm definitely not flying to fucking Australia. You know. And I would have used your body a lot differently than what you probably imagined too. Yeah. Like I would have used your body to feed it to my fucking bearded dragon. He's a little bit hungry.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Look at Jim's face.
Make him cry again. I know.
Give him the pouty face. Oh, Jim.
Well, I thought. Well, your beard eats bugs. Blaze eats bugs, but he also eats veggies too, though.
So
he's not a vegetable.
He's not a vegetable. So
I don't know, he could be a talking bug, though. You never know.
If you remember, Sarah,
bugs get big over in Australia.
Before we start this stream, Sarah, with a terrible game that.
Oh God.
A terrible game that's probably going to make my next Myth series. That's one thing that reminds me too, guys.
Me out a little bit too.
If you guys have noticed, not only am I coming back now from Gazoon Heights, Sarah, who I think has some allergies.
No, I'm laughing.
Oh, I thought you sneezed.
I was laughing at what I guess
I
was okay if I call you Jimmy, but I was laughing at what he said. That could go two ways.
that could be bad.
Yeah, that could be bad, or you just mean you have crabs running around outside. It could be one of the two.
No, I know what Jim means, and it means the
it means worst. The first one, not the second.
Right. Yeah, the insect feeding part. Jim. But Sarah, if you'll remember, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I want to apologize for my lack of content on YouTube, guys. It really is because I've been busy. I have you're not seeing near as much content up on YouTube. One reason I'm excited that Sarah's going to be streaming with me every Tuesday. We'll be doing this Zax and Sarah live stream to talk to you guys, to kind of dink around, to play some indie games, and hopefully we'll be reviewing some of your game submissions soon. Again, not yours, Jim. Stay away.
No.
Don't. Jim would never submit a game. I don't think.
You never know.
You never know. We're getting some more people
coming in.
Could
do it just for you.
But
yes, welcome to who just came in.
I could only imagine the kind of game Jim would create. It would be something insulting me, I'm sure. Could
It
you
would be
imagine
like
the
the
game?
P game.
Yeah. Hey Jim, could you imagine the kind of game that you and Valkyrie could create together? Oh, that would.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, him and Valkyrie need to get together and create a game. That's a game that would definitely be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I apologize for lack of content, lack of uploads. It is because I'm working. Another part of it too, guys, is I'm really starting to. I know a lot of people like my Myth Series videos and when I tear a game to complete shreds, but a big part of me is starting to wonder if, that should even be something that I continue to do. I feel like I'm giving too much attention, Sarah, to really bad games.
Yeah,
And not enough
we
attention
talked
to
about
the
this.
yeah, not enough attention to all the good games and the gems out there. I feel like I'm giving way too much attention to all the crap on Steam. I mean, I'm up at I think 60 something Myth Series videos since barely over a year ago, and it's coming to the point where these developers are happy to send me, just like for example, I got offered a game for Fat Prisoner Simulator 2. They are happy to give me free games. I bought the first one, and after it made my miss number 60, Fat Prisoner Simulator. Yes, the developer was more than happy to give me his sequel piece of garbage because he wanted the free exposure.
Yeah.
Because
that's all it was. Really.
Even bad games that get terrible exposure, it's good for these kinds of games. It's going to sell them more copies. People are going to be like, man, this game's terrible. Maybe people aren't buying it for themselves, but people are buying it and sending it to, friends on Steam like Jimatron, just as a prank or whatever. And regardless, it helps these developers make more money.
Yeah, because even bad exposure is still exposure of some sort. That's still getting your name out there regardless.
Yep, true. Jimatron says, hey, I'm a creative genius. Given time and the skills, I could come up with something absolutely amazing. And you need to do that for me, Jim, and help me come up with a game that's going to sell well. The game that I thought was going to do decent with Poggers.
I know.
Have you played Poggers yet, Jim? I would love to see Jim playing Poggers. Jim, have you played Poggers? Sarah and I pretty much came up with Poggers back in March. No, back in February is when we started on it.
Yeah, I think it was. Was it February?
I have not played anything, Jim says. Feels bad, man.
No, it was before February.
Was it? I feel like maybe it was the end of January.
It was.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we remember, Sarah, back in January, I do believe, or February, I put 5 of my type of space games, all 99-cent shooters, and I pitted them against each other.
Yes.
Games like, I did 5 of them together, and the 2 best were the same guy who made some of my favorite little 99-cent games, Nickervision, Bit Blaster XL. This is the one that came out way back in, it's 49 cents, by the way. I did a live stream where I pitted 5 of these games against each other. I think I spent about 10 to 15 minutes on each one. This one was one of my favorites from way back in 2016 that I reviewed with a positive review. And this game here has sold so well. I feel like this developer here, Nickervision, he's made a small fortune off this game alone. And it's a great game. Highly recommended, especially the price tag of 49 cents on sale. It's just amazing. I can't recommend it enough. I can't recommend it. In fact, all of Nickervision's games are a hell of a lot of fun, especially for the price. But I pitted 5 games like this, 4 newer games like this, all priced at 99 cents regular price, all with a very similar type of gameplay mechanic as this game against each other. And in that stream, I do believe I put Bit Blaster and a new game called, I believe it's Space Mayhem. Let me see if that's the right one. Space Mayhem surprised me. And I believe it's the developer's first game on Steam. It came out back in January of 2019. Yes, this is the one that I really liked. And in fact, I think this game takes the cake over Bit Blaster. To my surprise, I figured Bit Blaster would beat them all. This game just is a little bit more intense. The graphics are a little bit sharper. The gameplay is a little smoother, a little more crisper, and it has the power-ups are more fun. This game edges out the amazing Bit Blaster XL. I really, really like Space Mayhem. I think it's this developer's first game. It is. And I look forward to seeing what they come up with next. But fantastic value on this game. I can't recommend this game enough. Bit Blaster XL is also a very good choice. But I think Space Mayhem is probably the best one on Steam of these kind of games that I've played around. These are all games where you can't stop, you have no breaks. Not even like Rock and Roll, where you move one way and then you can actually slow down and stop. This one, once you're moving, all these games, once you're moving, you cannot stop. So they're all really similar in style. But I really, really like Space Mayhem here. But now we have a new game, Sarah, that we just bought for 89 cents. It just came out, and it was called, what was it called? Super Mega Space Blaster.
No, was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I've gotten so many games recently. They all kind of blend together.
Yeah, I've downloaded a lot. A lot of those game icons on my desktop, Sarah, came from when but when Keymeller was deleting all my games. So I downloaded a whole bunch of games.
I know.
My laptop is as good as dead. It takes 20 minutes to open Chrome. Oh no, Jim.
Oh, that's never good.
So we have another game that looks very similar in style. There is one thing that appeals to me already with this game, however, though. It is this developer's first game submission on Steam. This here looks like you get to choose between a lot of different stats, but look here, guys. We have the ability for 2 local players to play against each other, a yellow ship and a green ship. So this is the first one of all these games that's going to allow 2 local players to play together. And I think that's freaking cool, especially when the game's only 99 cents as well. 99-cent regular price. As you see, multiplayer, local multiplayer. Does this actually mean... This actually means you could connect. This means if you had your laptop working, Jim, you and I could play together, bud. Now, the last time I remember Jim and I playing a game together, it was Blood and Bacon. Do you remember Blood and Bacon, Jim?
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, Jim and I played Blood. I think that was our first game we played together. We had fun. We had fun with Blood and Bacon, didn't we, Jim?
Yeah, that's what you said. You guys enjoyed it.
Yes. So I do believe that I could play this game with... That is super cool. It's not just local multiplayer. This is a game that you can play with a friend. So, absolutely. That looks like... Oh. So we're going to go ahead and give this game a quick look, guys. And we're going to go ahead and launch this game right now. This game came out yesterday, by the way, guys. It is 10% off. It's only 89 cents. Yeah, Jim remembers Blood and Bacon.
Okay, if anyone else is seeing a problem with the stream, do refresh if you can hear me. Mine went fuzzy and said there had been an error. I refreshed and it was fine. So, just so everybody's aware.
So we have all these different languages to choose from, Sarah. We have options in a 99-cent game. We have audio. Look at all these. Wow. The options, I don't think any of those other games that are reviewed in that competition against each other, I don't think any of them had this level of, they didn't. None of them had this level of control over, graphics and...
well, this is nice.
This is nice for a 99-cent game.
It is.
This is very nice. You have the ability to customize... You can customize your keys. For a 99-cent game, guys, if this game... I'm already impressed. This is the kind of options you typically see in $15 and $20 games. So for this game to have this level of customization and sliders and resolution options, I mean, I don't... The only game that I have that has this level of control is Rock and Roll, and it's a $7.99 game. And all this stuff didn't get added until way after Rock and Roll was launched, and people were requesting this different stuff. So this is really impressive to see for this developer's first game on Steam, especially at 99 cents. So I definitely like that. Let's go ahead and turn the music down a little bit. Turn the master back up. Let's just turn the volume down a little bit. The music does seem like pretty nice music, though, but I just don't want it blasting everything out. Let's do that. All right, so let's go ahead and... Controls. Steering is going to be left and right, A and D, space is shoot, or left mouse button, I like that. Aim turret is going to be simply the mouse, which way you shoot, basically. Boost is going to be W, that works. S is, okay, so you do have brakes. E is
Yeah.
going to be a bomb. Right mouse button is a bomb. Makes sense. Combo rewards 1, 2, or 3. Punishments P. Pause. Escape.
Ooh.
Now this game looks pretty intense. All right, let's go ahead and.
Can you remember all that?
Probably not.
You just keep smashing buttons till you figure out what one does what.
Okay, so it says multiplayer, 1 and 2 player local multiplayer co-op. I
Okay.
don't see any way to change this. It looks like it's only local multiplayer, guys. I don't see a way to. It just says right there 1 and 2. So it's a co-op. It's not against each other. It's working together. There's no versus mode. Now this reminds me, guys. I am going to be adding co-op to Rock and Roll. My goal is to have Rock and Roll have co-op by the end of the year. At some point when I get some time, I'm going to be working on co-op, so you can get in with a local, like my son can go in and play Rock and Roll together and do co-op in a versus mode. So that's my goal for Rock and Roll. So this is already planned for Rock and Roll in the near future. But let's go ahead and take a look at the different ships. We have this guy, Nebula, AI, Sophia.
Hi.
Oh, you
Hey there.
Oh, it's just different names.
different names and different voices. You actually hear voices they actually
yeah.
say.
That's why they had the voices button that you could go louder or more quiet.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it shows their level of boost, what their speed is, and if you want to change all that, you look at different ships. Oh, we got but it's locked.
Oh,
so
it's
you're
locked.
gonna have to unlock
Can't do
this
anything
stuff.
else yet. You gotta have basic ship.
You got to have gold to buy them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at all the several different options. They doesn't even show you the name of them or the stats or anything until you unlock it, which is pretty cool.
Secret.
I like it.
Nice.
Make you work for it. So here we have
it's not
modes.
so fast, but it has nice braking.
Oh, here we go. So we
Just
play
like-
modes. Well, here's where the online multiplayer may come in. Local too. So we do have versus modes.
They
Your
do.
space
That
blaster.
one was called
Great.
To the Death.
So we have Protect Mother, 1 and 2 player local co-op. Survival, your space blaster is on the fritz. It won't stop shooting. Use your pilot skills and all the fuel and ammo you can grab to survive in this space hell. Again, another local co-op. To the Death, where'd it go? Fight a yellow space blaster pilot to the bitter fellow space blaster pilot to the bitter end by achieving combos and destroying their mother ship or their space blaster. Okay, so local 2-player only. So there's nothing online, it's all local, as you see. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do Protect Mother right now. Protect the mothership at all costs. Alright, let's go. Plus, should always be careful with the game music. Never know when something's going to be copyrighted. Yeah, very true.
That is true. You always
Destroy
be
10
careful
asteroids
where
in
you-
6 seconds without using big bombs. You get a gold piece. Hint, use your boost and brake because burns more fuel in survival mode. Okay. So I want to see how this game compares
Here we
with the other 99-cent shooters that I've compared in the past. Speed
Oh,
up.
it shows you
brake.
where stuff is coming from.
Yeah, the arrows. That's
The
really
arrows.
cool too.
Nice.
Yep.
You better be shooting something.
Very nice. So I can pick up the ammo here. It kind of floats towards me. We see the mother ship down here at the bottom. This is what we're trying to protect, guys. This reminds me of my my Monster Rock mode in Rock and Roll, where you got to protect the Earth on the right side, except it's a lot bigger. Oops, I blew myself up.
Gosh, yeah.
It's a lot bigger area that you got to protect. In my game, and protect the Earth, in Monster Rock, rather, where you protect the Earth, you just have a small little area to protect. This is a whole big area that you have to protect. Left to right. It's a big area you got to protect there. Alright, so right away, guys, the controls feel really crisp and responsive. Wow, right mouse button blew everything up on the screen. That's your bomb. How many bombs do I have? Probably only have, I picked up one. Oh, it's up there at the top left. I think I only have one.
Oh, yeah.
I just picked it up too. So if you get in really big trouble, you can blow up the whole screen at once.
Oh, watch out! It's gonna hit them. Okay. Watch out! It's gonna hit the
Sarah gets excited in these games when I just play. Guys, this game's a little bit different than the other games like Bid Blaster and Space Mayhem and the other games I've played. I tell you what, though, I like it. I mean, it's really similar, but it's different enough to be its own for sure. Look at that power up I got. Oh, that's
fancy. Oh, well, you got all full of yourself.
I did, huh? So I died. Tweet my score. You have the ability to tweet my score. I have scored 308 or 4380. That's not very good. Rank. So Steam leaderboards. Rank 20, last rank 27. So it shows you, that's kind of cool. It shows you the first time I played I was ranked 27, now I'm ranked 20, so I increased by 7. Really cool. I wish it showed all the high scores like I just added to my recent Fancy VEER and like I have in Rock and Roll where it actually shows you the Steam scores. I wish it had that, but I'm not going to complain, guys. I'm not going to complain. It's a fun little game, especially for the price.
Yeah. I really like how it shows you where things are coming from.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You know, it lights up for a moment or two. So
now, Sarah, I know that this isn't your kind of game, but is this a game you could see yourself buying?
Well, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. You know, I'm trying to think of how I feel about this game.
How about you, Jim?
I mean, it looks fun.
It is fun.
It looks like an interesting game.
It's well coded, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
This isn't like an asset flip. This is the kind of games we're looking for, guys, rather than people that just put together asset flips. This feels like a complete game. It doesn't feel like an asset flip where somebody just bought a kit on Unity and threw it up on Steam. You can tell the developer actually went to work to put this up to create a game. This isn't an asset flip. This is a complete game. Which is rare for 99 cents. A lot of times when you get a game and you are
Oh, Jim.
What do you say?
That's harsh.
You lasted over a minute. Must be a record for you. Yes.
Wow.
Hey, Jim. Jim, when you get your new computer back up, I want to see you turn on Rock and Roll. I don't know that you ever. I know you played Rock and Roll back in the early days. But even like a couple of months after Rock and Roll launched, man, Jim Turtle has a video where he played Rock and Roll, where he played my Rock and Roll right after launch.
Oh, uh-huh.
But Jim, you never played my hard rock mode, I don't believe. And I want to see how long you can last in hard rock mode, brother. And then you can talk about lasting for a minute, man. Jim and I talking smack to each other. No,
yes, you are.
My hard rock mode is tough too, just like this. I mean, it's actually hard rock mode is probably. Do you remember hard rock mode? Did you play it, Sarah?
I tried.
Yeah, where you didn't last very long.
Yeah, not at all. I tried though.
You never played my hard rock mode, did you, Jim? What's this? This is a good game. I'm impressed. I really am. This is a fun game. Damn it.
Oops.
I keep dying.
Yeah, because you weren't firing. You just ran right into it.
Okay. Let's try one of the... Well, let's try this mode again. Let's see if I can get a little bit higher than top 20. Let me focus. Boost, breaker. I need to remember that I can slow down, too. And speed up. That'll help. I think that's one of the things I liked about... the Space Mayhem over like Bid Blaster XL and some of the other ones is you had the ability to speed up and slow down. I got a different gun. This is cool. Yeah, this game oozes quality. It amazes me that developers are making these games like this with this much quality that are this much fun and offering them at just 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Some real work went into this game. I know because Rock and Roll I've put a lot of time into. Got a laser gun now. Ooh. Okay, so my mothership's health is almost down. I wonder if I can heal it anyway. Like in my own rock and roll game, when you're protecting the Earth, you have the ability to heal it. I died. I got 16. It's not an easy game, but I feel like if you play it a little bit, you're going to get a lot better at it. We go back to the menu here.
Yeah.
If I go to play here, let's go to a different mode here. Let's go to survival, and let's try this one. I'm sorry, I was about to say, remember when you have a break, and then you said it. Yeah. Okay. Shoot enemies in quick succession to build combos, and again, rewards in Protect Mother and To the Death modes. So we don't have any... Okay, so this is cool. We don't have to worry about protecting the mothership here. It's just survival. Okay. We have stuff coming from everywhere, though. I like how they give you, you know, 3-4 different modes for 99 cents. I mean, that's amazing. What do you think the value... Any clue on what you think the value is going to score on this one, Sarah?
I think you're going to score the value pretty high. Wait, how much was it again?
99 cents regular price.
That's right.
Cents,
I couldn't remember how much it was.
I mean, it's on sale for 89 cents right now.
99 cents for that. You know, with the controls, with the different kind of ships that you can get just from the start. They don't give you just one. Yeah, I think you're gonna score it pretty high in value. It's
really fun too. It's got a really high. I don't want to sit here and play this for an hour. I could sit here and play for this for an hour. I guarantee you. But I don't want to do that. So we're not gonna play. We're gonna play the the modes for seconds. But oops. Another thing too I like that I might not have said, guys, and I do apologize, is that you do shoot automatically. So you don't have to sit here and, like, even in rock and roll, you have to press the button to fire. Or hold the mouse button down to fire. This game, like a lot of these games that I put against each other a few months ago, you automatically fire. You automatically move forward, and you automatically fire. And this is real similar in nature to those other games. Oops. Accidentally hit the right mouse button there. I used the bomb when I didn't mean to. This is fantastic. I like that you can use the gamepad as well. Like, I didn't even add gamepad to rock and roll until after it had launched. This game comes with all the stuff. This game comes with all the options. Right away, right from the start, he's not adding that stuff in after the game launches. He has the game at 99 cents. You also have the ability to tweet your score if you feel like your score is worthy of that. This game's going to take a little practice, but I'm in love with this game, guys. I really am. And I don't know... story and credit. We have 8 different languages as well. You can turn subtitles on and off. You have the ability to change your controls. Yeah, I like this one, guys. Let's go ahead and see. Is there another mode? There's another mode to the death. This is only 2-player. Christian, come play me against this game real quick. No. Come on, bub. I'm doing a review. I need to test out at least one feature. Just come kick my ass, dude. Here you go. Come on.
I'm busy.
I don't care if you're busy or not. Come here, boy. Sarah can't come here.
Welcome in, Tori, and happy birthday.
Please.
Yesterday. Oh. Happy belated birthday.
It's like game like rock and roll. Come kick my ass. Huh?
A whole 16.
Oh, 16.
I remember my 16th birthday.
Tori the bunny, I haven't seen you in forever, girl. My son's being ornery. He says he's watching The Office. He doesn't want to come play. But guys, I think this game's going to control just as well with 2-player local co-op as well as single player. I love that they have 2 players here. I tell you what, guys, when I get my son over here at some point in the next couple of days, I will make another video. I'll show me and my son versus each other. I think he's going to like this game when he goes in and he plays with me. I think we're going to have fun. This is one of those games I can tell him and I are going to have a blast playing. So I love the fact that it does have the 1- and 2-player local co-op where you can team up and work together. It also has versus modes. And, you know, people might be saying, well, you can't play online against your Steam friends. Well, that's one thing that's kind of holding me back even with rock and roll is I feel like a game like this, even if I could make a game like this game, or, you know, if the developer of this game could have made it so you could connect with a Steam friend and play or whatever, I feel like the connection time between each other, either one person's going to have to connect to the other one, and that's going to create a lag. And I think that half a second of lag connection is going to get you killed, and it's going to be frustrating.
That's true.
You just can't do that. In a game like this, it's going to show really well. So imagine how bad that lag shows up in like Dead by Daylight. It's going to show way more in a game like this. So I can understand why they don't have online co-op in a simple game like this. Local is probably, you know, you want the game to look good, not look laggy, you know.
Right.
So guys, value at 99 cents. I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's 40 out of 40 all day long. If you play this game an hour, you get your money's worth. I can see myself playing this game many, many hours over the next 6 months to a year. I think this game's going to easily be worth the 99 cents. Easy 40 out of 40, if not more. We'll come back to this and see if I give it a bonus. For the fun, how much fun is this game? It's the really subjective part of my scoring. How much fun is the game? Again, guys, I don't remember what I scored the other games, but I think this game is a hell of a lot of fun. I like games like this, but Sarah, for example, you know, this is part of the game that's subjective. Tori the Bunny and Sarah may not think this game is as much fun as I do. They may score this game at a 15 or a 20 on a scale of 1 to 30, where I may give this game a much higher score. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this game a... I just love games like this. I'm going to give this game... I mean, it's definitely got a learning curve to it. I need to get good.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with a game like this.
No, as long as it's...
You know, I mean, I would find this kind of fun, too. I wouldn't find it as much crazy fun as you do. But, yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a fun game to play.
Yeah, I think it's got that addictive quality. The controls feel so good in it and stuff like that. You definitely want to come back and play it again. It's not a game where you die like I just did, and you're like, oh, fuck this, I'm never playing this game again because it feels cheap or whatever. No, I mean, when you die, you're like, oh, well, I should have turned left, or I should have sped up, or I should have slowed down. You know, it makes you want to go back and play and see if you can do better. So it definitely has that addictive quality to it that makes you want to play again and again.
Right.
Fun, guys. Out of 30 points, 27 out of 30. For me, my next criteria in this game is, or the next aspect of my scoring is controls and bugs. How many bugs are there? How does the game control? The controls are absolutely flawless. The game's very responsive. I almost died there. Speed up, get out of there. But as you can see, I'm already starting to improve and get better with my timing and my turning. And I like how you get these little power-ups that flow by, like over on the right-hand side. You're like, okay, do I go for that or do I let it go? So you got those little decisions you got to make on the spur of the moment as you're battling everything else and looking at everything else on the screen, watching the red arrows to see what's coming. I almost died right there. So you have those little close impact moments. I like that. Yep. Oh, I'm running out of gas.
Oh no!
Yep.
Well, what's the gas?
I ran out of boost or power or whatever. Yeah.
Is it the blue things? Is that what? Let's see.
Bounce shot. So this game has like power-ups like my bouncer shot. So I have, in rock and roll, I have rapid fire. Mirror shot. What's that? I have a bouncer shot. I don't have a big shot. Boom shot. Boom shot is kind of like my dynamite almost, except it's the whole screen. Laser, we've seen that. Magnet. Homer's mines. I feel like space flashes a few seconds to start the game. You're going to vulnerable to damage. Okay, so you get shields basically. Why did I feel like I ran out of boost? It's interesting. Oh, is that a battery up there on the top left?
Looks like it, yeah.
So you only have so long to
let's see
score.
what you get to fill that.
Yeah, is there something you
up.
can get to fill that up? Because it. Oh, it's these little glowing things
Try
right there.
that.
I bet
Yeah.
you it's those little glowing things right there that you pick
Yeah,
up.
you weren't collecting any.
I weren't
of
collecting. Yeah, I weren't collecting enough of those. Okay.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
I weren't.
I weren't.
I weren't.
It does kind of come into
I
you like
the
that, though.
magnet, though. The magnet draws all the ammo to you.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Which is like a lot like my what I call it in rock and roll. I call it the mother sucker. You're a mother sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a lot of the same kind of powers and stuff like that.
Jimmy Tron, see you in a few minutes.
All right.
Went out to smoke.
Jimbo. All right, guys. 27 again is my score for fun. I really like it, guys. Next criteria of my scoring is controls and bugs. Yeah, I don't think you're going to find any bugs in this game. I haven't seen anything that makes me think this game's buggy or are weak in that area.
Yeah, it looks like you have a little lightsaber attached to this.
That's really cool. We know what Jim would call this.
See, it's a good thing you went out for a smoke.
Yeah, no kidding. Jim would be like, Zax, no wonder you're not very good. Your weapon is not that big.
You
so
keep whipping it out every chance you get. Don't
Yeah,
you?
he'd say something like that.
Yeah.
He would have something sarcastic to say about it for sure, if I know Jim. But yeah, guys, I need some more of that blue stuff. All right.
Yep.
Halfway down. I definitely need blue stuff.
Oh my gosh.
There's one.
There's some.
Yay.
So you get it by shooting the little rockets.
The rocks. It's
And you just lost one. Yep. Oh no!
well designed game, well thought out. I want to get that bomb. I definitely want to get that bomb. Come here, bomb. Oh, you can't crash into the side of the screen.
Smashed into the side.
No. All right.
Aww.
Controls and bugs, guys. Perfect 20 out of 20. Next criteria is graphics and sound. We're comparing this game for the type of game that it is. How does it score in graphics and sound? I like the background music. I like the
graphics.
The stars, yeah. I mean, look at the stars. You have different colors in the background.
The stars are great. You can see them actually moving.
The explosion effects are good on the asteroids, and yeah.
The torpedoes look like torpedoes.
The music.
Not like that one game where everything looked like little wiggly jelly beans.
The sound effects are really well done in this game. The yeah, guys, I'm gonna give, for the type of game that this is, and because I've already played several of these type of games, I've pitted 5 of them together against each other a couple of months back. In fact, guys, I think this might be the best game like this yet. I think this might beat out both Bid Blaster XL and Space Mayhem. Both of those games are really good choices, but this game's going to be right up there. Graphics and sound, for the type of game that it is, guys, I really like it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for graphics and sound.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, you add that all up, guys. 40 out of 40, 27 for fun is 77, right? Yeah. No, 67. 67.
See, it's my day off. I'm not doing math.
You're not doing math
all day long.
So I'm getting clumsy here. But anyway, yeah, so 40 out of 40, 27 for fine. Controls and bugs was a 20 out of 20. And then 9 out of 10. You add that all up, guys. You're only missing 4 points. You wind up with a 96%. Yeah. But, guys, I'm giving the developer extra credit here, not only for a strong value, but also for including all the options that we have in the game right up front. The ability to customize your controls, the ability to have all your audio sliders without me having to request to the developer, hey man, add audio sliders like I do for a lot of these games, or give us resolution settings or whatever. He's adding all that in right front. Controller support, the ability for 2 players to play against each other, so my son and I could go in and we could fight each other, or we could work together. That adds a lot of value to this game right there, guys. This game deserves even more credit than than I can give it. It's funny to me that I'm giving these little indie games scores over 100 because in 5-6 years I've never done that. I've never had a game before this year. I never even had a game that scored 100. And now, guys, this game deserves every bit of the score that I give it. It also deserves an extra 10 points for fantastic value, right from the point. 96 plus 10 for extra credit, a 106 score. This makes the second game that I've given 106 score.
Yeah, I know. That's fabulous.
In the last, what? We did another one, what was it? A week, 2 days ago, something like that?
Yeah, we did.
And it got 106.
And it did too.
It also, so two games in the past week, both of them are 99-cent games, aren't they? Yeah, they're both 99-cent games.
Yeah.
Two of them, a 106 score. Super Mega Space Blaster is an amazing little indie gem you guys shouldn't miss out on. This one is a freaking blast, guys. I like that. Goodbye.
That's cute.
That is cute.
I like that the did you want to quit the game was either a yup or a nope.
Amazing.
That was cute.
Amazing fucking little game, guys. This is amazing. Yep, it deserves every bit of that score. It just offers you such a
developer.
Yeah, it offers you such a fantastic value that, I mean, scoring it under 100% would seem like you know, I was being unfair to the developer because I feel like he's giving you at least a $5 game for 99 cents here. I like it, but he's trying to compete with all the other games, you know, like the Space Mayhem that I talked about and Bit Blaster, and both of those are fantastic games, guys. You know, they both have their own little you know, things about them. Each one has their own little things that you may or may not like better than the other ones. So some of you guys might buy Bit Blaster XL and think that's better than this one. Some of you might buy another one of these little games and think it's better. But this game, Space Mayhem, is probably my second favorite game, and all these games are just fantastic. None of them deserve to be, you know, this one here is another amazing little game, and I just feel like the one we just played is the best out of all of them, because it has the different modes. It has, I mean, the thing that makes the last one that we just played better than this one is the fact that you have different modes in the last one we just played, and you have the 2-player co-op and versus modes, which I feel like just adds a whole new level of value to the game. Plus, none of these other games like this that I reviewed had that level of options and, you know, volume sliders and everything like that I remember anyway. I think they all had pretty simple volumes and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. But yeah, if nothing else, then the two-player local co-op and multiplayer definitely gives the Super Mega Space Blaster Special the advantage over all the others. Yeah, that's just super good game. So that is that game, guys. So the next game that we're going to look at, guys, is a game that is probably not going to score no fucking 106. I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Doing that one.
So this next game is a game that I was offered a key for by Cokerin at Coker07. And
we're going to lose all 5 viewers.
I know that I better redeem this really quickly because somebody's probably going to, you know, type in my key quicker than I can copy and paste it here. Watch it say this code's already used. Hey, if that happens, then so be it.
More power to you.
More power
if
to
you want
you.
to play this game, because this game is crap. Just so you know.
Yeah, I don't think this game's going to score 106. So, Sarah, I've done...
know my score for this.
It still blows my mind that
started today.
As of December 1st last year, I believe my first 100% score in all my games, over 600 reviews, I believe the first 100% score I gave was in late December of last year.
What?
And
is it?
I think so. And my second 100% score came just a few months later this year. So I've given 2 games 100% score, and then recently in the last couple weeks...
Which one was the first one?
It was... boy, I can't even think of it now. I know I reviewed it in late December. It made it Zaxtorian Indie Gold. I'd have to look at my...
Okay.
Can't think of the name of it. You caught my caught me off of guard. Let's take a look here. Zaxtor's Indie Gold. I'll remember it when I see it.
Okay.
Let's see. I think it was Super Grower. No, was it Super Grower?
No, I don't think it was Super.
I think Super Grower got like a 99.
December.
Oh, it was Cuboid Keeper.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Yep, it was
All right,
Cuboid Keeper.
I'm
Yeah, I
sitting
really,
there racking my brain. I'm like, which one did
I
you do
really
in
like
December?
that one.
Okay.
And then Bugs Must Die was the next one, and even though it's $11.99, both of them are right there together. I believe both of those were a 100%. They're right there together. The first one came back in either January or December, and then my next 100% came with Bugs Must Die. At the time, I said it's the best Steam game I ever reviewed. The difference between Bugs Must Die and the last two games that I've given 106 to is mainly the price, guys. Bugs Must Die is a fantastic freaking game. Cuboid Keeper is a fantastic game.
Yeah, Cuboid would have been in January.
Yeah, and yeah, it would have been in January. So both these games cost quite a bit less. The other games just offer so much for such a small price, 99 cents. And yeah, they're both. And then of course, 106 was given to Unhome. Actually, that one was $1.99, Sarah, not 99 cents. Unhome,
Yeah,
yes.
that was so much fun.
That was a good game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when I said a game.
That was fun to play.
I really feel like that game should have been, priced at $15.
It really should have been a lot more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if it had been priced more, people wouldn't necessarily buy it due to the price, and then they wouldn't know what a great one it was.
Yeah.
You know?
So those are three fantastic games in the last 6 months that I reviewed. I mean, all these are really good games. Philophobia was a fantastic platformer.
There was.
Inline, Ding Dong XL, Bugs Must Die, Super Volley Blast. All these games are. I mean, they don't make us actually any gold if they're garbage or a bad value. These are all really, really good games. So.
Jump Grid, that was the one most recent.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. So now we're gonna play P-Sim.
Oh God.
And Sarah, I can tell, is excited about this game. $3.99 is the price.
I already told you what my score is for this game. I told you before.
We haven't even played it. You just watched the video. I'm not leaving yet. Again, I have nothing else. I have nothing else to do. Super Smash Brothers for the Switch, so I'm playing and watching. Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry. Well, thanks for coming in, hon. I appreciate that. So this game's about peeing with a sense of humor and destroying as much shit with your pee.
Watch the trailer.
Yeah, I mean.
That's all I needed to see.
So this game only has 2 reviews. It does have a lot of key reviews. A lot of people aren't paying $4 for this game, and I don't really blame them. It is a Unity game.
Welcome back, Jimatron.
Probably made with. This is going to be Jimatron's type of game. $3.99 for this game.
Oh yeah, you're back just in time.
You're back just in time, Jim. You missed it. The last game got 106, Jim. Like I said, up until this year, no game had ever even scored 100 in all of like 600 reviews. This year, we are really finding some amazing little games that are offering fantastic values.
And this is not one of them.
Yeah, 2 100% score games, as we was talking about this year, and now 2 106 score games. So we're really finding some games that are scoring off the wall, loading. We're really getting some high scoring indie gems the last 6 months, Sarah.
I know.
Which is amazing. I'm wondering if maybe though I was harder on games in years past, maybe I'm being a little more lenient on scoring, or I'm scoring these games a little bit higher now, or do you think the games are really that much better now recently?
I think that you've just found some better ones.
Welcome back though, Jim. Jim, we're gonna piss all over everything.
Are you saying I'm making you soft?
Oh my God. You are making me soft.
Because you're...
What the hell?
Because you're scoring better. What are you even...
What is this?
Why is it a screw?
I'm a bolt. That's not a screw. It's a bolt.
A bolt.
You
Sorry.
freaking nerd. It's a bolt.
Don't even, Goobs.
Look at the head. Now, wait a minute. I just got a question, guys. I just got a question. Jim, maybe
I got
Jim
a
can answer this
question.
for me.
I got
Sh-
several questions.
I bet you do. You want to... Yeah, you want to approve that comment? There we go. Thanks, Jim. So shouldn't
I got
the
ready to, but he
shouldn't
got it
the
first.
shouldn't the head be on the opposite end? Because I mean, the head does go on the other side, right? The head doesn't go up close to your body. The head's on the opposite. I'm just saying. I know.
Oh,
I know.
no, those aren't the questions I have.
Oh, what questions do you have? I'm just curious.
I'm curious as to why on earth it's
Okay.
that to begin with.
Yeah. Why is it a bolt?
One.
Because bolts are hard, and you said I was soft, Sarah. Well, I'm obviously hard. See how hard? Just like,
Yeah, okay. I
so
see
you
how
guys
it's
never you guys never thought you would see that on me.
Who? What the hell is up with the bathtub? That just is odd.
Yeah, who has their bathtub like that?
Well, who is that dude anyway? Is that like the game creator or something?
I have no idea.
And 3, what is up with that floor?
It looks like it's been urinated on quite a bit.
It needs cleaned.
Okay, so the
Big time.
this thing's saying I can turn left and right with the mouse, and I think it's saying I can piss by holding the left mouse button. So let's get the show started, shall we? I have a
No, let's
pissometer over on the right-hand side. I have a score on the left-hand side. I have a timer, and I have pressure. I guess it builds up. Okay. Look at my expression down there. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
I am just sitting here shaking my head right now.
Okay. The pressure is... I don't really understand. Timer, result. I'm scoring points. I have 38 points. What the hell? Okay, that's just... I mean, I know this game isn't supposed to be meant to take seriously, but what I'm trying to do, guys, is I'm really trying to...
That poor bucket.
That poor bucket, yes. Can we pee in the trash? I can't move back. I can't use WASD to move back. I can't use arrow keys to move around. So all my movement is based on where I'm spraying. So I'm scoring points on basically how much shit I destroy, I guess. I really don't understand the objective here, or what is the failure state, I guess is what I'm looking for. Like, how do you fail? I mean, I don't find the game funny. Do you find this game funny, Sarah?
I'm not laughing.
The only thing that's even a little bit humorous about this game... Oh, I'm filling the whole freaking bathroom up with piss. This is just gross. The only thing that's funny at all...
That when we were watching the trailer. It's
The
disgusting.
the only thing I find funny about this game at all, guys, is the expressions down there on the guy down there. Do you see his facial expressions? That's the only thing that I even find even a little bit humorous. Yeah, but if you're putting that somewhere specific, it goes in that way. Tori's like, Jesus X, no. Yeah, I mean, this isn't...
Yeah, I know.
This
I don't-
honestly isn't fun, guys. This isn't... I mean, I'm thinking to myself, like,
Why are
who's
you
gonna...
breaking down the wall?
Uh-huh, breaking down
Is
the
that
wall.
what you're supposed to do?
So I can't break this
Open
wall.
it before you get out? I mean, so you can get out? I don't...
I still can't move with the WASD. Whoa. Okay. I can't even look behind me. Like, the game is forcing me to look this way. Level 2. Yep. So that is the objective, is to break all this shit. Honestly, guys, I'm being really... I'm not just, like, saying this game's not fun because Sarah is here and Sarah doesn't think the game's fun. I mean, if this was me playing it
no,
by
he
myself...
would give his honest opinion. Whether
Yeah,
or
I'm
not
gonna
I
give...
was here. I know.
Yeah, if I thought this game was fun, then I would be telling Sarah she's full of it, this game's great. I'm kind of like you guys. I'm kind of like Tori here as well. I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, I guess what I'm saying is, I feel like the developer could have made this game more fun and still kept his pissing everywhere.
Dignity?
Well, not even dignity. He could have made the same type of game and made you pissing everywhere and made the game fun. And I'm trying to think of ways that the game would be more fun, but keep this same style of game. And I'm really just trying to offer constructive feedback for the developer here. Because, to me, this just isn't fun. There's no challenge here. I'm just pissing on everything and pissing on, you know, I'm trying to destroy stuff with my piss. This just isn't fun, and it's not funny. So I feel like if you really want to make this kind of a game, I need some kind of, now I'm just lagging out. But, like, I don't know, make there be a beehive or something, and bees are coming after me trying to steal my weenie. That might not only be funny, or funnier than what I'm seeing here, if I'm sitting there trying to, and give me the ability to move around. Give me the ability to move WASD and run all around and piss on whatever I want. Why do I have to stand here in one spot and not be able to move around? Like, I feel like I should be able to run around this world and jump up on top of cars and jump up on the hood of a car and piss all over the window, you know, right in front of the driver. That would be more fun and more amusing to me. And maybe bees coming after me trying to sting my pecker. That would be more fun and more funny, I think, than what we got here. But no, this is just dumb. This is really dumb. I mean, I hate to say it to the developer. I want to thank the developer for offering me a free key.
Press your mouse.
Oh yeah, it's to just spray even harder. Gotcha. Yeah, because I got pressure, so I can use my pressure to spray harder and blow the cars away. Okay. Yeah, I'm not impressed, guys. I'm really not. I think I have a pretty open mind, to be honest with you, but level 3. Yeah, this game is just stupid. Alright. PSIM? No.
No.
No. Like I feel like this game could have been a lot better. It could have kept the same type of disgraceful content with pissing everywhere, but they could have done this a lot better. I feel like the developer really got lazy. I feel like he didn't want to give you the ability to move around everywhere, and maybe it wouldn't have added anything, but I just feel like offering the player freedom of movement while peeing would have been cool. You know, I don't know. You could have done something more challenging. Maybe make it so that you could, you know, hell, I don't know. What you have here just isn't fun. Like, if you're running away from bees, trying to keep bees from stinging your weenie, and you can run around and jump up on the hood of cars and pee right directly over the window and hear people screaming, that could have been a little bit funny. Like, you jump up on a car and you hear a grandma screaming, "Oh my God!" and she runs and crashes into the side and flings you off onto the road, and you're peeing straight up in the air because you're on your back. That could have been humorous. But what you have here is not humorous, it's not funny, and it's not fun. This just feels like a really lazy Unity asset flip of bullshit. And I feel like maybe he put a lot of work into this, I don't know. But I feel like even if he did put work into this, I feel like he didn't put a lot of thought process into what would make a fun game. And so, with this game, I want to ask the developer, if the developer ever sees this, an honest question with PSIM here. Did you make a game that you think you would enjoy yourself? Do you enjoy actually playing this game yourself? And if I had to guess, I would guess no, you don't even enjoy playing this game yourself. I feel like all you tried to do was make a gimmick game about peeing to try to sell for a quick profit, rather than try to make a fun game to play. And I feel like anytime you make a game, whatever it is, whatever it's about, the most important part of your game should be make a game that's fun. And this game just isn't
and that
fun.
you yourself enjoy playing.
Exactly. This game, it's not funny, and it's not fun, and it's definitely not worth $3.99. I feel like you could have kept the same kind of game. You could have made a game about peeing everywhere, and you could have made it fun, but you didn't do that. You just tried to appeal to all the little 8-year-olds out there, and tried to get them to ask mommy for $3.99 so they could play your game for 10 minutes and get a few giggles. But it's definitely not a fun game.
Yeah.
So, score value at $3.99 is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna have to score this one because you already know what my score is.
Value, I feel like most people are going to play this game around that amount of time, 0.2 or 0.4 hours at the most, at $3.99. That's a terrible value. As you see, most of the times on most of these reviews here, even the ones that are positives, are under. For $3.99, you expect somebody to get 4 hours of gameplay out of it. Nobody's going to get 4 hours of gameplay out of it unless somebody's just leaving the game open. I doubt like hell this guy actually played this game 8 hours. This guy probably just left the game open, running in the background while he slept or something to make it look like he played the game more than he did. Danielle roasted him. Did you enjoy the game? No, I don't think you did. I'm weak. No, this guy didn't make a game that he enjoys playing himself. I guarantee you this developer here hasn't played this game that much since he launched it. This isn't a fun game. Like, why would anybody want to play this game? Make a game that you want to play yourself. And I'm saying that to any developer out there. The most important part of your game should be making a game that you think is fun to play yourself. If you make a game that you yourself think is fun to play, chances are other people are also going to find it fun. Look, compare this to the last game that I played, guys. Compare this to the last game that I played. The last game that I played, I feel like the developer probably plays the shit out of that game because it's a fun game. He made a game that's fun to play. No, not this one.
And you have objectives and you have things to do in the other game. This one, you simply pee on stuff. I mean, how old are you, 8?
Guys, for value out of 40 points at $3.99, I'm going to give this game a score here. It's not going to get a 0. And the only reason it gets a point here is if you're an 8-year-old and you want to piss off your parents or laugh at your parents or make your mom make that weird face that you can laugh at or like insult her or whatever. Yeah, it might be basically what I'm saying is it might be worth $4 as a joke or to get a reaction out of somebody. But other than that, there's no value here. It's just not fun. 1 point out of 40. Next criteria is fun. How much fun is the game? It's worth 30 points. Well, Sarah, let me go ahead and ask you, because I already know my score. Now, how much fun was this to watch for you?
0.
Okay. 0.
I mean, I think it's stupid.
It is stupid.
But,
it's not fun.
You know, I'm sure there are people out there that would actually pay money for this, but I don't think it's worthy of a penny.
Well, you see here, the game's been out almost 3 months, and so far only 2 people have actually paid money. Well, that have left a review anyway.
I just...
No, I don't see any value.
Like I said, mine is across the board.
No, I don't see any fun to be had here anyway. But because you said somebody might find this game fun,
somebody may. I don't know who.
I think that's going to be a very rare person that's going to find this game worthy of $4. But we'll give it a 1 out of 30. Again, it's more for the oddball sense of humor, practical joke kind of thing to make somebody make a repulsed face, that kind of thing. But other than that, no, the game's not fun to play. Next criteria is controls and bugs. How does the game control? How are the bugs? Well, I don't like the fact that you can't move around. I think that's dumb. It's obviously made of a bunch of assets on Unity. So that doesn't really go here in the scoring though. Controls and bugs. You can move your mouse, you can piss. I don't really like how the game makes you, it's not really a bug, but I don't like how the game forces you to look towards wherever you're pissing, like towards the wall in the toilet, and basically forces you to do what it wants you to do. It almost feels like the game is restricting you to doing what its objective is. Imagine if the last game, the space shooter game, the game forced you to move in a certain direction at all times and you couldn't do what you wanted. You didn't have any kind of free movement. So to me, that feels really restrictive, and I'm going to take away points here in controls and bugs. Other than that, I guess its score is fine. 10. I'm going to give it 10 out of 20 for controls and bugs. And graphics and sound, well, you got a bunch of Unity assets sort of together. I guess he did a pretty good job of using the Unity assets to make it look like a bathroom, and the stuff breaking apart looks decent, I guess. But it's only worth 10 points. Sadly for the developer, this is only worth 10 points. I'm going to give this game a 6 out of 10 here. You add that all up, guys, you get 16 for the controls and bugs, and the graphics is 16. The other two aspects get 1 point each. You get an 18% score for PSIM. And then where the last game got plus 10 points for being an extremely good value, this game gets negative 10 points for being insulting, degrading, and not fun. And not funny either. So minus 10 from the 18, why do you end up with an 8%? So PSIM is an 8%. How do you feel about that score, Sarah? 8%.
I said I think you're being generous, but that's
Yeah.
but that's my opinion.
I'm not impressed.
You know, I'm not gonna say it's degrading because it's not.
Yeah, it's not really degrading.
Just,
that's not the wrong choice of word.
It's just dumb. That I don't know.
The next game I'm going to review,
I think
guys,
it's just stealing money from people.
is what is another of my type of game. And I only took a brief look at this game. This is a single-player game only. Comes in at a whopping $15 price tag. But as you can see, Sarah, this game is exactly my type of game again. Chippy is a twin-stick bullet hell shooter. Chip apart destructible bosses, pixel by pixel. Now, this game, if you look at the developer and publisher, you might look familiar. Face Punch Studios is a big-time developer. And if you click on them, you've heard me talk about one of their games in the past, Sarah. Does this game sound familiar?
Yes, Rust.
Rust. So they have made the infamous Rust, a $35 game, survival game.
Yeah.
And this game is an amazing game. I mean, the people that play this game are freaking assholes and makes the game unfun. But as you can see, look at the number of reviews: 206,000 reviews for Rust.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not the game; it's just certain people that play it.
Yeah, exactly. The game is actually a great game. They also make. Look at this game, Sarah. Who plays that game?
Yes, I know. Gary's Mod.
You know who has almost 4,000? Do you have over 4,000 hours in Gary's Mod, Christian? I think he does. I think he has over 4,500 hours in Gary's Mod now.
Wow.
Look at it.
Jeez, Leonard.
Gary's Mod.
I don't know how you look at it. But
111 friends already own this game.
it's popular, huh?
Yeah, it is a very popular game. Even I have 265 hours, but I haven't played this game 265 hours. I've played this game maybe an hour. The rest of it is my son's friend playing my account.
Yeah.
So play with my son. Yep, here's my son. 4,430 hours in a $10 game.
We got it for $2.49 on sale.
Yeah, and we got it for like $2.49 on sale.
Oh, that's right, you did. Yeah.
Several years ago.
See?
So now we have Face Punch Studios, who's made my style of game. It's about time they made my style of game.
Yay.
But how will Chippy do, a twin-stick bullet hell shooter, do with me? Well, I think it's worth $15.
Probably.
Let's play it and find out.
You like Face Punch?
Yeah, I like Face Punch Studios.
People who made Rust?
Mm-hmm.
So for the 3 people that are watching while this loads, how is your day? How is everything going with you and in your life? Because not only is this a game stream, it's also a life talk stream as well.
That's why we call it LifeStream.
Yeah, so do let us know. We know Tori just had her 16th birthday, or his. My apologies.
It is a girl.
Okay.
Tori, are you still there? I think she said she's playing a game on her Nintendo, I think she said.
Yeah.
Alright. So we see that I've already played. Look how many people have. I'm number 621. I think the other day when I played this, I think it was like 200 and something. Shows you a lot of people are playing this game. This game just launched a couple of days ago, guys. And it already has probably over 1,000 people that are on the high score list. That's insane. But Face Punch Studios is popular for good reason. I mean, they've made a excellent online survival game. Probably the best online survival game there is. Hello. And he says move with the WASD.
Controller.
We're going to use the mouse and keyboard, see how it feels. He says move with WASD and brake with right mouse button. Okay? Aim with the mouse and shoot with left. He says, please don't shoot me yet. That's pretty cute.
Oh, does I look sad?
Collect power-ups. Choose one per pair. Okay, so we can choose a shield. What's this? Okay, damage. We got a damage up. Let's get more damage. There we go. Avoid bullets. This game is so cool. The thing that this game is one of those games that oozes quality. Like, this is really where I want to get to. I want to get to a point where I can make 2D games that just ooze this kind of quality. And like, not only, I mean, my games are responsive. My games are very responsive. But my games, I'll admit, my games don't have this level of quality that you can just feel when you play it. Collect items and use with space. Okay. The music here is really well done. I really like the music. So we got a repel, so we repelled those things. Now we got a slow motion.
Nice. Oh, you better hurry. Oh, no, no, no.
So we slowed everything down with our power up. Now we got a freeze. Look at that. How cool is that? Power-ups with a red border are dangerous. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So stay away from them. Can I shoot it? Nope, can't shoot it. Okay. So we don't want to get that one. Okay, so I think it wants me to collect it anyway, just for the training.
Without getting the...
Oh, there we go. There we go. So I collected the power-up, and now I have to watch out. Okay, he says now destroy me, but I have to watch out for these things. Okay, there we go.
Oh, cool, look.
So it's breaking him apart piece by piece, and he's like, good luck. So now we get the really groovy music come in, and he says, go easy on me. This is just a super cool game, guys. And the one thing I really like about this game, more than probably any part of it, is the music. The music
that was my favorite tentacle.
And it's got a sense of humor as well. Yeah, definitely has a good sense of humor. So with that kind of sense of humor,
you definitely want to get to the center.
Yeah, you want to.
Eye is your main goal.
Get it.
That destroys it.
So with this kind of, I feel like a lot of these games, this is where this game is going to score extra, if anywhere else, because I feel like a lot of these kind of games maybe are fun to play, kind of like the game that I gave 106 to earlier. That game is really fun to play, but it may not be the most fun kind of game to watch. I feel like with this game's music, the sensational, amazing music track that I really, really like here, and with the sense of humor and the art style here, I feel like this is going to be a game that's going to be fun for people watching you to, watch as well. Do you feel like this game is more fun to watch than the other games that I've played so far, Sarah?
Well, I enjoy watching. You play because I think it's interesting, and I holler at the screen, and I'm trying not to right now. But yeah, I can understand what you mean, because when you're playing the game, yeah, it does. It makes it completely different than when you're just watching.
Let me ask you this, Sarah. Of the games that I've played so far today, which of the 3 games that I've played, including the game that I gave 106 to, which of the 3 games makes you sit here and go, man, I wish I was in Zaxter's house so I could sit there and grab this and give my hand a shot at it?
I think it would, honestly, from what I've seen so far, I think it would be this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do. Because, while I enjoy shooters and I do stuff like that, I still don't usually play them, but I think for this one, much more than the one from earlier.
Yeah, the 99-cent game.
It has the humor in this.
It has the humor and also the music.
It has the boss talking.
The other 99-cent game had good music, don't get me wrong, but the music soundtrack was nothing like this. This is just an amazing soundtrack, and I love it. And this is what I was talking about, Sarah, with my indie games. I really want to get to a point where I'm making enough money where I can actually pay somebody for to make me music like this addictive music for my games.
Okay, you need to watch out, number one, because you've got that you need to go down.
I need to go down. You're right.
Yes.
There we go. Gotta go down the hole.
But you've still got that gun place on its side. You're trying to hit the middle, and you need... See, he's calling you.
Yeah.
He's been hollering at you.
One gun protector. Yes, right there. Yeah. I was not even paying attention.
You've got to pay attention to what he's saying, too. Oh! Oh! No, no! No!
Alright, we're gonna attack what the arrow's pointing right at here.
Yes.
There we go.
Because it's still protecting and it's shielding him.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now. Go, go, go.
Now we can blast his eye.
Oh, now you have a rappel, too. Oh!
Sarah's getting into it, guys.
He makes me nervous, guys. He makes this stuff. Nervous. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, phew.
That took me longer than it because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, gosh. You gotta pay attention to this stuff.
This is a fun game.
You have got to get those corners. They're protecting the eye. They're like fueling him. No, it's not letting you.
I think I gotta break through to the center first.
Oh, that could be. Oh, well, what is that thing?
I don't know, but I don't want to
Go
touch
away.
it. Red is usually bad in these kind of games.
Well, yeah, normally.
More damage. There we go. Now we can shoot these things. I think.
Or maybe you have to shoot the connection to it. Oh.
This game is so cool. Oh, maybe I have to get rid of the blue ones that connects it. There we go.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
see, so I have to get rid of these blue ones that connects it to it. So it's not giving me hints anymore, so I am actually paying more attention now.
Now you have to pay attention.
Let's get this power up.
Oh, oh.
Cannon, ooh.
Oh my god! Oh, you're dead. Oh, no, 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 no. You didn't get through in time.
Oh, yeah, I had a shield. Brace yourself, he says.
Yeah, no. That's true. Woo! Here we go. Ah! Blue. Blue, blue, blue. Or purple. Here it comes. Well, at least he gives you fair warning.
Yeah, no kidding, right? No, this is a fun game. Oh yeah, I need to get the blue thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's purpley blue. Oh, yes! Cannon. Ooh, you have a cannon now.
Yeah, I like how this game is. I like how this game is more than just you know, your basic shooter. You actually have to have a strategy to break this thing apart. And attack it strategically while avoiding everything as well. That adds a new dimension to this kind of game.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Holy crap. Oh man, he's not happy.
Sarah's getting into this game.
You know I always do. Holy crap.
This is fun.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Whoa. Whoa, what?
Oh no.
kind of lagged out a little bit there. Oh yeah, remember to use your spacebar, Jim says. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, that's true.
To use the
Yeah.
power-ups, yeah. So you can do replays, huh? Wow, you can watch that is fucking cool. To be able to go back and watch the first person that the highest score or whatever, if you downloading replay, every game is recorded so you could go and watch how the #1 person played. How cool is that?
That's cool.
That is super cool for a game like this. That's awesome. Downloading replay. Incomplete. This it's minding its own business. Still says downloading replay. So I want to kind of see how this works. Is it just taking a little bit to download? I wonder if it's just going to launch a window, or I would assume it's going to just launch a replay window here as soon as it's done downloading. That's pretty cool. What do you think about that, Jim? I think that's cool to be able to get... So it's recording everybody's gameplay. Everybody's on the high score list. But it only has to record one video for each person. It's not like it has to record several different videos for each person. It only has to download your best score, your best video at any given time. So that's... I guess that makes sense. Still, that could take up a lot of... and Steam's not going to be, you know, supplying server space for that. So they're downloading it from, like, their server. I'm kind of curious why it's not downloaded yet. It says Kraken incomplete. Does that mean you can't watch it? Oh, there it goes. Finally, it's loading. Okay, I think this is a video, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, it is pretty cool.
So you can see how they played, how they went about attacking it.
And they just got right in there, didn't they?
You can speed.
The legs off.
You can speed it up. That's super cool. You can pause it. You can see. That's really cool. You can go anywhere you want. You can leave comments on it.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is fantastic. I really like that.
This game is really cool.
So you could go and you could leave a comment based on where you are 32 seconds in or whatever. You could say, wow, that was close or whatever, and leave a comment that everybody else can see that.
This is really neat too, how they're going about it. They're shooting off the legs.
Yeah.
Getting right in there and shooting off the legs. So it destroys it and then going for the eye. Ooh.
That's fantastic.
I love how the monsters actually say stuff. Like that one was like, grrr. Oh, there are two of them. Wow.
Breaking off the legs, and then they just shatter once it breaks the legs off. Wow. That's a lot of bullet hell there.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, it seems like everything Face Punch does is just oozes quality. Shows you when it was recorded as well. 3 days ago.
Pretty cool. I like the slow-mo.
The slow motion. That is cool. So, Nope, we don't want to, main menu. Yeah, that's awesome. I really, really, really like that. Also, it looks like it might only show replays. How many replays are available? Like, well, it looks like it's gonna show. No, it's not just the top 100. Where did I score? 586? That's a lot of scrolling. Like, somebody could go and watch my replay and see how terrible I did. Like, why did Zaxtor99 score so shitty in this game? Oh yeah, well, he played like an idiot. I want to see how far the, how many scores there are as well. Somebody has your, icon here, Christian. You should try this game, dude. It's made by Face Punch. Oh, this one only has 518. I played the Crusade. Oh, 584 right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go back and watch.
Yeah, that's the one you just.
You could go watch your. So this is watching me again.
And shows what you've done so far.
Oh. Once you post something, though, it doesn't look like you can delete it. So, like, if you type something, you like don't type something like you're an asshole or something like that, because you can't delete it if you mess up. So. I think you actually have to click this to submit it, though. Oh, I already did hit enter, though. Or I wouldn't have been out there. Yeah, so that's on there for good. Restart. Yeah, see, we're going to see me mistype OMG. Shows you win it.
Cool.
Yep. Isn't that cool? And then shows that somebody else wrote that. Like, just imagine that's Jim or something. Jim typed that I was a doofus. That sounds like something Jim would say. Speed it up. Like, oh my god, what took him so long? What was he doing here? This is when I was doing the training. So it shows me doing the training. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm going to be getting some sleep here pretty soon too, Jim, because I got to work here in a few hours. But this is...
take care, Jim.
We'll see you soon, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't played this game enough to give it a accurate score. This game is going to take a little more playing to get not only familiar with, but I feel like this is a game that deserves more time before I score it. But I can tell you that this game, it's going to score very high. This game's definitely going to score over a 90. So will it score high enough to make my Zaxtors any gold at a $15 price tag? That's the question. So I'm going to put some more time into this game. I will come out with a video probably in the next week or so, hopefully, as long as I get some more time to play this game. Remember, I also have Prison Ball, which is going to be my priority, getting Prison Ball up on Steam for July 4th. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to do with Prison Ball before that game comes out. But I definitely want to give Chippy... I just feel like this game deserves more of my time before I score it, because I don't want to score it too high, I don't want to score it too low. It's just going to take more time to score it than a game like the previous game I gave 106 to. I feel like this game just deserves more time, and because the price tag is higher as well, I feel like it deserves more time rather than just spitting out a score really quickly. I want to be a little more accurate with really where I think the value is. The things that I really like about it, though, Sarah, is phenomenal music. Phenomenal original music soundtrack that fits the game and the style perfectly. Sense of humor, I really, really like. So I like the sense of humor of the game. So I like that. I like the originality and the creativity of breaking the boss apart, breaking off his tentacles and figure out how exactly to attack him, whether it be breaking apart the things that connect the chips to the core of the boss.
Yes.
On some levels, and sometimes it's a little bit different where you go right for the eye, or sometimes you do different things. You also have all the different bullet hells to avoid. You get your power-ups to pick up.
The patterns,
The patterns, yeah.
The pattern varies.
Uh-huh.
Then they have the bullets that come out that look like arrows, and then you've got the things coming across and down and up, and yeah, I mean there's all different kinds of things to have to watch out for and avoid too, which is nice.
Yeah, and I can tell you the controls and bugs on this game is a perfect 20 out of 20 already. Graphics and sound for this type of a game are amazing as well. That's going to be a 10 out of 10, especially with the music as good as it is. So we can go ahead and give this game perfect scores on the controls and bugs and the graphics and sound for the type of game that it is. It's absolutely beautifully done. So those are scored perfectly, but how perfect are am I going to end up giving it any extra points at a $15 price tag? That's what I got to play the game more to kind of figure out. Hey, does this game score a perfect 30 out of 30 on fine? Is it a 27? Is it a 28? Is it a 26? I think it's going to be up there. It's probably going to be at least as high as the previous game I played. Value is something that's going to take a little more time to figure out too. Hey, am I only going to play this game 8 hours over the next 6 months, or am I going to play it enough to give it a 40 out of 40 on the value?
It already looks very positive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see it losing points.
No,
sure.
No, I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna definitely turn into a Zaxtorian gold. But time will tell after I give it a little bit more time.
Of course.
It kind of feels unfair to give a game like this not be able to give it a score when I give a lot of other game scores right away. But I feel like this game just deserves more time before I score it.
It does deserve more time. But again, don't see it going down in points. That's for sure. Only gaining.
Yeah, for sure. So you have all these locked levels. You can see that you got everything must be exterminated. Powerful foe approaches. Let's try this real quick.
Definitely.
So this is going to be, what are you looking at? The previous game that I scored so high scored really well just because of the
Oh, wow.
give up hope. This is so cool. Oh, God. Ah!
Oh, God.
Where's my... So much for attacking. I'm just trying to protect my own life.
Holy crap. Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. It's targeting you.
You make me sick, he said.
Holy shit. Oh, crap.
This is fun, though.
Oh, no. Ah!
What the hell?
Oh, my God. What on earth is all of this? Oh, my gosh.
Let's talk about bullet hell, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is definitely harder this is more intense than the last mode, for sure.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh! Whoever thought that bubblegum would be attacking you?
Oh my God. Hold to reset. Are you gonna cry? Hey, I came in number 1 on my friends list.
Yay!
Global 220. So I like that it shows you basically at 4%, 229.
Yeah.
Wow. I did 4%.
That's how far you got.
That's how far I got. Yeah, 96% more. Restart. Let's play that again.
Wow. This is pretty intense, this one.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh!
God.
I'm like white knuckling it right now.
Sarah's like, come on, you gotta get more than 4%. Yeah, I like how these things vary speed too. Like it makes it harder because you don't know exactly.
Ah, you're so close. Ooh.
I think Sarah would grab the keyboard if she was here. I think she would be playing this. She'd be like, "Let me try."
No, because I'm white knuckling the seat.
You'd be too emotional, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's fun though.
Gosh.
What is this thing?
It's a shield. Oh, get the shield! Get the... Ah. Yay!
So we have warnings over here that you probably want to clear the area with the exclamation point. Take this, he says. Oh god.
Oh!
God damn it! I lost my shield.
Oh! Oh no! No! Oh no! Ooh.
Whoa! This is where this game is fun. The close calls like that. That is. You heard how Sarah was reacting to that.
Oh my god!
This game is intense, ain't it, Sarah?
You're making me nervous. Oh my goodness.
I'm making you nervous, or this game's making you nervous?
This game is making me nervous. It gives you a okay.
If a game can do this to somebody watching, imagine how good the game is, guys. I mean, that makes it a good game. If this game can make her react like that, that tells you that it's a good game. She's just watching, guys. She's not even playing. It looks like
I'm not playing. I'm just watching you do this. Oh,
I don't know that you've ever reacted this strong to any game that I've played.
I have.
And have you?
It's like, I don't care.
God damn it.
Oh no, you lost your shield again.
And I just picked it up too. Oh god! I'm not even focusing where I'm firing because I'm so busy trying to dodge all this crazy shit.
Oh my! Oh no! Move!
Oh my god! Oh god! What is this? What is that? Leave me alone! Oh my god! This game is so fun.
Oh no!
Leave me alone, Snake! No! No! Oh my god, this game is fun, man. Fuck! This game is definitely challenging. Wait, I did better my second time on that though. 19.4%. I moved up 100 spots. That is crazy fun. I like this mode. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
How cool is that?
Ooh.
Sarah can't even breathe after that.
Holy crap, my hands hurt. I was grabbing onto the chair so hard.
I mean, I figured it would be good when I saw that Face Punch Studios made it, but I didn't realize it was going to be that intense.
Oh my god.
This is a quality game, guys.
Nuts.
This is a quality game.
Yeah, that was great.
Wow. Medusa, game over. Can I score better than 19.5% my third time?
I don't know if I can handle it.
Sarah's like, I need a break.
I don't know. I need a stiff drink of something after all this. And I don't even drink. Oh.
So you don't want to stay. You don't want to get too close to it because then you're not going to have the time that you need to react to all this shit.
That's true.
So if you get too close, you won't have the time to. Oh god. And you can't shoot these bullets either.
Shoot. Ah, ha, ha. Oh.
So I almost feel like you want to keep circling around and around. Oh God.
I hope you don't drive like you fly.
This is such a quality game. I mean, this game just oozes quality, guys. It really does.
Shield.
And then I lost
you
it.
lost your shield.
I went and got it, and then I died, and then I lost it, like, immediately.
Oh, crap. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Fuck! The gumball got me. Nope, not 8%. My high score is still 1 or more. Nope, I gotta keep playing it until I get in the top 100.
Oh no, don't
I gotta get in the top 100, Sarah. I'm not done. I am not done with this game until I get in the top 100 on this. Sarah may have a heart. Sarah may have a heart attack. How is this game not going to have a replay value through the roof? I mean, we already see how addictive it is and how much fun it is to play. Oh, God. It's not that I don't think this game's going to have a high replay value. It's that it's cost 15 times as much as the previous game.
Yes, but it's already showing you.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
What it's worth. Oh God, you've got to move. Oh no! Oh no!
Awful performance, he says.
Got caught in the bubble gum.
Again. Damn it, Sarah. We might be here all day. You want a piece of me? I love that. I love that attitude. I love how he's got an attitude. You want a piece of me? You really want to try to pinpoint these things here, I feel like. If you can.
I hope you choke on this, is what it said.
Oh my God.
I like that. Very self-sure. Very, very sure of itself. Oh no!
He's more confident than I am, that's for sure.
Ah!
What a good game.
Oh. Oh! Oh, that was close.
God damn it.
Oh no!
God damn, this is close. I wish you could destroy this shit, but you can't. You can't shoot it.
At least you can shoot through it.
Yeah, true.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, damn it. I was watching where I was shooting. Alright, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I'm missing something. I really do. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I feel like I'm making this harder than it has to be.
I don't see how.
I mean, I gotta be close enough.
Well, I noticed the thing is, though, when you're shooting too far away, it's not hitting the
It's
box.
not hitting, yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping the mouse button pressed just for the fuck of it. But
Just
yeah,
in
I know.
case.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm not gonna get in the top 100 like that.
Ah, dang it.
Tough, man. Tough game. Like, I feel like I'm getting worse, though. Maybe because I'm getting more confident than I should. Maybe I should get more confident than I should. Okay, so if I destroy these tentacles rather than going for those little dots like I'm going for, that's what I'm trying to see. And the reason I keep dying is because I'm so focused on trying to see where I'm shooting exactly rather than dodging. So it's hard to watch and dodge and see exactly where you're shooting. That's the problem. Or that's my problem anyway. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where your mouse cursor is to shoot and dodge all this crazy shit at once. Okay, the shield's kind of floating to me, which is kind of cool. Look at it. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Came a long ways to get to me. So you don't really have to go in to try to get the shield. It'll come to you. Just be patient.
No.
He's getting mad.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we're going to have that stupid space worm coming in a minute, too.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to do is get in the top 100. God damn it! Lost my shield.
Shoot.
Oh god.
Oh no! No! No!
Whew.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. Leave me alone!
You gotta get closer because you're not hitting it at all.
Die, he said.
Oh my gosh.
Ow. Like, I broke part of it apart before, didn't I? On that second time I played, didn't I break some of this shit apart? I think I did.
Ooh. No. Oh my goodness.
There's so much shit to dodge here.
No.
God damn it.
Oh.
I'm dead. Oh my god. Sarah's gonna have a heart attack before I'm done, guys.
I am.
How am I playing this game so many more times and I'm not doing as good as I did that second time I played this? I feel like I'm getting, like I said, I feel like I'm getting, yeah, I'm definitely getting worse there. Like, that wasn't even...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got my ass kicked there in a hurry.
It's, I wonder if maybe you're supposed to actually, because you're shooting where the bullets come out, but I wonder if you're supposed to be shooting the gray part.
Maybe.
That leads to the main area, so that way that breaks it off and it doesn't work anymore.
Right. I feel like there's a strategy here I'm missing, like I said.
I'm wondering if that's not it. Whoa! Gotta stop that!
God damn it.
Ugh.
I'm getting worse, Sarah.
Yeah, because that's chipping away.
It's so hard to watch the shit you gotta dodge and focus on exactly where you're shooting. It's so hard to do both things at once. It is for me. I mean, the game's really good. The game's really, really intense for sure. It's really well coded. I mean, it's a quality game. But this is kind of where I said that I want to play this game more, because at some point you gotta say, okay, is this game really more fun, or is this game more fucking frustrating? You know, I think it's a good game, but I feel like this is going to be really satisfying if you ever beat this, though.
Oh.
Damn it.
I think that's the key, if at all possible.
What?
You gotta break the gray away. Because you're just firing at those all day long, and it's not doing anything to them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I gotta be getting more damage done than what I'm getting done early on. Come here, shield. God. See, I can't even look at where I'm shooting right now because I'm so busy dodging shit.
Darn it.
Nah. I'm not gonna get the top 100 right now, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play this game some more. Man, I'm gonna have to get good. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting frustrated though. Alright. Maybe I'll have to go on and watch somebody else how they play that level.
Oh yeah.
Man, this game's fun though. I mean, it's definitely a high quality game.
It's fabulous. They did a great job.
You got your key rebinds here. Feedback, Discord, legal. That's amazing. Chippy. 31 reviews, 90% positive. Like, I'm wondering why people gave it a negative. How could you give a game like that a negative review? 3 negative reviews. I'm curious to see why.
That's what I was wondering too.
Like, how could you give it generic and boring, huh? Low skill gap between the highest and lowest skilled players and overpriced. Game runs for about an hour of content with bullet hell, aka fill the entire screen with bullets to the point where the player can't even attack the boss and avoid the shots at the same time. Well, I was kind of complaining about that too. For a time, several minutes at once as padding. Concept is unique, but the execution is boring. Coupled with mediocre Baby's first EDM soundtrack and aforementioned padding, results of in general, an unfun experience. For what is essentially an hour of content, about 40 minutes of enjoyment, the game is overpriced by $10. Buy on a deep sell. There are better ways to spend your money. All these YouTube comments coming in.
Wow. Just keep coming and coming.
That's what happens when you have 2,800 videos.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, there's a terrible storm here that cut out our internet, so the game only counted a teeny bit of my gameplay, meaning I can refund it. That's pretty harsh. I usually love twin stick shooters in bullet hell games, but I don't like this one. Go get Assault Android Cactus instead. It's 10 times better. Huh. This guy here, this Russian here, only played it for 0.1 hours and gave it a negative review. I feel like what the hell, you know? You need to give it more than 6 minutes, for fuck's sake. You can't,
More than that.
yeah, you can't give a game like this a negative score after 6 minutes. 0.1 hours, 6 minutes. Simple scoring system. Fastest time wins. Leaderboards and replays for each boss fight, which I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that was neat.
Definitely not the type of game that a lot of people like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like all these twin stick shooters are kind of a niche thing anymore. There's not the whole... Most people probably don't enjoy these kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
But...
I think it was fun.
You think you would enjoy... you would think it was fun watching me, but the question is, would you enjoy playing it, Sarah? What do you think?
I think it would be fun playing it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do.
The graphics are really good.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
And I like the targeted my sights. I really like the sense of humor in the game. Look at this shit. Look how crazy it gets.
Yeah, it does.
Gotta get you.
Laser beams.
Yeah, it's definitely a high quality game. So, Sarah, now that we've played 3 games,
Yes.
it is most of the games come out at 11 o'clock my time. Most of the games launch on Steam, but let's just see what other. I don't mind that spending the 89 cents on that other game that I gave 160. That was actually worked out to be a great purchase for 89
Oh yeah,
cents.
it did. Yeah.
New releases. See what else has come out recently. They Are Billions. I still have yet to play that game. ZIC, that's going to stand for zombie something.
Oh, and it's like a Minecraft type thing. As far as people are boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Collect items, it looks like.
Just a single player game? Yep. Drunk zombie.
Nothing worse than a drunk zombie.
June 18th. Crafting indie violent action simulation. Wow, this guy's got quite a few games out.
Mm-hmm.
He's came out with a game. Zick Zombies in the City is a game that
Looks
just
like
came out.
they're all about the same.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the style.
Yeah, there's definitely. I feel like this developer, looking at the games, he probably bought some kind of a voxel. I feel like he bought some kind of a voxel game making kit or something. And he's put these games together really quickly, but maybe not. Where you should manage traffic in the most accurate way. So you gotta manage traffic. How do you manage the traffic? This game might be kind of cool. Looks kind of cool.
Maybe.
So this
If
is
that's your
more.
cup of tea.
This is more of a puzzle game. Looks like. So what kind of review we get?
Did you say it's more of a puzzle game? I wouldn't really call it a puzzle game.
What do you do in this game? You turn off and on stoplights to control traffic. Each level has a different amount of car or pedestrian types that you need to let pass through. Vehicles have different rules, like police cars don't stop for lights. Easy and fun little game. Quick, relaxing play. Yeah, see, puzzle.
I wouldn't call that a puzzle game.
Kind of a casual. Huh. It looks like fun to me. I may have to try this one at some point. This one came out. Wow. So this guy's putting out a lot of games, and I mean, this also makes you think, when you see this many games by the same developer put out in, the first one was one. He put out a game April 17th, and then he put out a game the very next day. And then, okay, so he has 2 games in April, and then we go to May 23rd. He has 1. Look how many games have come out in June. So we have June 8th, this game we just looked at. We have, this game's not out yet, July 3rd, but we have June 8th. We have June 26th, that game's not out yet. Forklift Simulator. He has 2 games coming out on the same day here. We have June 18th, the game we just looked at, that just came out today. Like, this guy is just pumping out the games on Steam. So it makes me think, it makes me really suspect that this guy's not really putting a lot of work into the games. Like, he's probably buying asset kits or some kind of an asset package of games. I really have a strong suspicion that this developer is not. One way we can tell, guys, is if these games have, if the developer's putting any amount of work into these games, then the games are going to have like Steam achievements and Steam high scores and stuff like that. Let's take a look at a couple of these games and see if this guy's putting any amount of work. Because if he's really putting work into the game, he'll at least have Steam achievements and Steam high scores and stuff. He does have Steam achievements in this game. Achievements aren't hard to add, though, at all. Even if you have an asset kit, you can still add achievements really easy. There's so many games so quickly, it makes me really suspect. So, Zombies in City, zombie survival shooter. You have to save the world from a zombie apocalypse. And then, what's the difference between Zix Survival? They're both $4.99 games. Become the Zombie Hunter. I'm really curious about how much effort this guy's putting into his games. I really am. I'm really curious, like...
Oh, no, I know you are. Because that's a lot to release.
It is.
You know,
even quick games. And these games are, I mean, if you were coding voxel games like this yourself from scratch, it would take you a lot longer. And I kind of doubt this guy's put a whole bunch of games together in the last 5 years. And like, oh, I'm going to release all my games now at once. No, I really suspect this guy's got some kind of an asset package or asset kit of games. This is definitely Unity. Man, I'm just so curious now. What do you think, Sarah? You think he's doing something shady? Or lazy?
It makes me wonder because, like I said, there were a whole lot of games that came out all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's hard enough to do a one game.
Yeah,
You
as you
know,
saw with
in a
me,
month or 2
Poggers.
months or even 4 or 5 months. I mean, you've been
Mm-hmm.
working on some of yours for years.
Mm-hmm.
But to be able to put out that many and to put out a couple in just 1 month, I mean, it kind of tells me there's going to be a whole bunch of bugs, or he's just throwing stuff together, or, I mean, you would have to work on it day and night. You wouldn't be able to have a job to go to or any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would have to be your whole life to be able to put stuff together like that. It just seems a bit much for me. It does make me wonder a bit.
Control the animation and game logic. I almost wonder if this is what he bought right here. Zombies right there. The graphic style is really similar here. Let's this may be the kid he bought right here. Not all of his games are using this particular kid. I feel like he's got a couple of different kits.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's bought these kits, chances are these games are not complete games. They're gonna feel really bare bones when you play them, and like they're missing a lot of stuff. Most asset flips or asset kits that are flipped into games on Steam are really feel bare bones and incomplete. And I have a feeling that's kind of what's gonna happen here. Come on, let's load this fucking video. Come on. This is made for mobile.
Yeah, that looks different. It's not as...
Yeah, I don't think this is the same thing.
No. It's not, because this is just shooting. In the one he's got, you make different things, hunt for items.
Multiplayer zombie survivor. This isn't multiplayer games.
Yeah, that's definitely not it.
You see your UI.
Well, not just that. I mean, you can just tell it's just not the same.
This isn't the same either.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely not the same. I'm looking for templates there. Well, I'm not seeing it on Unity. I'm not saying it's not here, but I'm definitely not seeing. Usually, usually I can find these things pretty quickly.
Yeah, you can find them right away normally. But no.
No, I don't think that's it either. I just feel like he's bought some kit like this that allows you to put games together quickly on Unity, and he's putting together these things. That's how he's putting them together so quickly. But who knows?
I do not know.
Definitely not the same thing there.
No. Not at all. I don't know.
Well, now we are just going to go in and see if my suspicions are right, and I'll refund it if it's what I suspect and it's garbage, or like an asset kit, or feels incomplete. We're going to give this guy 324 because this game's on sale. This game just launched, Zix Survival. We're going to see if this game's worth your money or not. And even if he is using an asset kit, if he's done a lot of the work himself and the game feels like complete, then, you know, good for him. If he's bought assets, but he just didn't buy just an asset kit and hit export and just change the name of it, well, good for him. I mean, if he's done some actual work. So that's what I'm really going to be looking for here.
Yes.
If I can, you know, recommend this game for the... We'll find out. Made with Unity. I knew it was going to be made with Unity.
You were right, but it's just trying to figure out what thing has like a little Angry Birds hat on. That's cute. Pig in the sea.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen and how good this movie is. Am I seeing bugs crawling around down here?
Let's see. Bugs?
Yeah, I thought I saw black bugs crawling around on the ground. Oh, maybe that's probably what I saw, like a shadow or a little glitch or whatever that is.
Gotta press the key.
Yep, so it's not an actual movie. We're not going to see a plane wreck or nothing like that. So the movie is not complete. You do have settings. It's English, so that's Russia, isn't it? Yep. Russia! Okay, start now. So Zombies in the City. This one's not called Zombies in the City, though. This one's called Zix Survival, isn't it? Okay, whatever. For new players, more focus on questline, more focus on survival aspect of the game. Let's do that. You can craft simple raft. The main world with bunker. New level 12. New recipes. Okay. Injured scientist, who's there? What's happened? Are you okay? You speaking with a crippled body and blood. Move away. You don't need any trouble. Sarah, what happened? I'm a scientist. I need emergency help. Cough with blood. Look at the spelling of the translation.
Cough.
Coughed with blood. There should be a med pack somewhere around. Hurry, please. Like a comma. I'll search for it. You decided to strangle him out of pity. Not you. That should be you decide. I'll search for it. So I'm looking for a med pack. Find the med pack. Experience, huh? Yeah, I mean the controls are kind of floaty, I guess. The controls are definitely not as good as the last game we were playing, for sure.
Okay.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Weak zombie.
Rawr.
I need a weapon. Can't change the camera angle, can I? No. What did I get? Zombie meat, strange mushroom. Okay. Crafting, this is what I need. Weapons. All. Axe, wooden pickaxe. Build. Learn. Here we go. Bat. Level 1, need experience, 700. I got 60,090, I guess, or 60,090. Yep, I did have 60. I already have 60,000 experience. That seems kind of weird. Wooden sword.
That's like a lot.
Yeah, I shouldn't have that much experience already. It's kind of weird. So you can learn how to make doors. I guess you could make your own house. Grandma vest to protect you. Crafting table. Yeah, I got way too much experience for... I mean, I can basically learn all this shit. Oh, no, I can't. I thought I could. No. Alright. You know, this game, White Wolf, a lone one. This game's not as incomplete as I thought it would be, honestly. Cool, health 1200. A new best friend. Buy for 150 gems. I have 53. Fuel, boost, resources. I'm not saying he didn't use an asset kit to buy this game, but it's a lot more complete than I thought it would be, to be honest. I'm not going to give this game a score because I'm not going to play it long enough to judge it, but this game may be well worth your $3 right now on sale. If you like these kind of games.
Right, of course.
Yep. Okay, so I can hit tab to craft. I should be able to build like a wooden shield. Do I have enough? No, I need to get some wood. I have enough stone. I need a rope. How do you make a rope? Right here. I need some grass. Okay, it's definitely made by a Russian developer. So grass, I can probably get this right here. Nope, not that. I don't know. I mean, some of this stuff just feels... I still feel like this guy bought an asset kit. I really do. I feel like this developer didn't do a lot of this work himself. Could be wrong though.
No. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Never know.
There we get some grass. Okay, so now I can make some rope. No, I need one more. I like that it's raining. Oh, I need a workbench. Okay. Crafting table. Campfire. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to craft in here.
There is a lot.
Where's the workbench at? Revolver. Yeah, there's a lot here. I mean, I feel like you're probably going to get your money's worth. Crafting table. I guess that's what it's called on a workbench, is the crafting table. The tin wood and tin stone.
You would think that they call it a workbench, but you know, you never know.
And you can, once you get the stuff, you can place it there. No resources. Rawr. I wish there were like zombie sounds and stuff. Like there's no zombie sounds for this stuff. Oh, was that you?
That was me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the game at first. I was like, really?
No, that was me.
Okay.
I was trying to add sound effects for you.
Oh, I actually heard him. He did actually make a zombie sound.
Ooh. Was it like mine though?
No, it was a little better than yours.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sorry. You just don't sound like much of a zombie, hon. I'm sorry.
I don't sound like a zombie.
Okay, can I take my bat and get some wood? I think I can. Maybe. Maybe not. No, am I gonna break it? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm doing anything. I feel like you'll see a health bar above it or something. Or some kind of signal that... So you have your hunger up here, you have your health, you have your thirst. I need to get some water somewhere. I can't just come here and drink, right? No, I'm just getting grass. So how do you get water? Yeah, I could play this game for a while. I feel like this game, I mean, even though it might be made from an asset kit or whatever, I feel like people could definitely have fun with this. So whatever. I mean, I hope it's not a complete just rip-off of an asset kit. I hope the developer puts in some kind of work into it. I just don't know, honestly, right now. There's so many asset flippers, and the thing that he's putting out games, like so many games so quickly, definitely makes me very suspicious. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That he's not doing a whole lot of work himself. Oh, I found a torch and some wood. I hear something.
Uh-oh.
What do I hear? Oh. Oh shit, it's night, so... Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're gonna have fun with this game, whatever it is. I mean... There's enough here to have fun with, for sure. There's a lot more here than I thought there would be when I bought the game.
Right.
And I feel like once you complete the quest and get that guy up or whatever, you're probably gonna move on to even more stuff. Yeah, I can't say that I'm not having fun. This game's actually pretty fun.
Well, good. I'm glad it's not, you know.
It's not what it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Like, oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not near as incomplete as I thought it would be, to be honest with you. I thought I was gonna play it and be like, oh man, this is an incomplete fucking asset flip for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So if he did buy an asset kit or whatever, he bought a good one. He bought a really complete one.
Well, good.
Yep, I think, yep, my shit's broken. My bat's broken. Feels bad, man.
Oh, no.
So now that it turned daylight, they're all bloody. You're not getting as into this game as you did the Chippy, though, are you, Sarah?
No, not at all. Can you tell?
I can tell. You tend not to like these kind of games, though.
No, it's not that I don't like them. It's just
They're boring. More boring to watch. Yeah. Well, guys, I think you're gonna have plenty. You can save the game. You can load from the last save. You can. There's not a whole lot of settings in here. You got a map here. You can set a marker. Scale 0.5. What the hell? What? That's a big ass map. That's kind of incomplete there. I mean, I can't. Wait a minute, how do I. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? That's kind of weird there. That's kind of glitchy. Yeah, I feel like that. If I scale out at all, it messes it up. I need to drink. Yeah, I know that. But I don't know what to drink, man. I'm gonna die. So you gotta find water somewhere. I want to drink. Maybe I'm alcoholic. Probably gotta have a pickaxe.
Stone. If you were unsure, it tells you what it is.
It does. Metal and stone. You can get some iron or something, whatever there.
Are you intentionally walking backwards?
No, that's part of the bat. Well, no, I'm facing. Okay, so it's whichever way you're facing. So that's why. Yeah, I'll see, like, if I hit backwards from wherever I'm facing. So if I want to go forward, I just gotta.
Oh.
You get a point
okay,
where you want to face. That's so you can, like.
Oh.
I can die like that. I wonder if I eat my berries, if I'll consume. Look at that. Berries fill me up my hydration. And mushroom, can I eat it? we go. Carrot too. Nice, all good. Yeah, I think you could have some fun with this game. I mean, there's a lot of games like this. This is a problem on Steam. Not a whole lot of voxel games like this, but there's definitely a lot of zombie survival games where you go around and collect wood and stone and craft shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, a lot of people like these voxel kind of games, though. So, you know, voxel kind of games are your thing, then you'll probably have fun with, you know, you're probably going to have fun with this if you like survival zombie games. It's probably something I'll end up refunding just because I honestly don't think I'll ever play it again. But it's better than I thought it would be. Whether it's an asset kit or whether it's not, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. They were transporting mattresses or what? Yeah, you got lock picking you gotta do here and move the lock pick. How cool is that?
That's cool.
That is cool. I only have one lockpick, so if I break the lockpick, I'm screwed.
Try the last one is still up a little bit. That next one.
This one?
No, no, no. Look at them. Look at all four. Which one is up higher?
This one. Yeah, I already tried.
Yeah.
Throw the lock bars. Toss the hinge. Try to fix the hinge. I broke it. I broke my lockpick. Feels bad. Yep, lockpicks. That's kind of cool though. Hey, we got some more shit. After all those zombies that I killed, I don't have any more fucking jewels. I want to buy a pet, damn it. Yeah, you can buy a pet. You can buy a sneaky pet or buy a white wolf.
Ooh.
Oh, you still gotta find the med. Okay, we found.
Find the med pack.
We found a med pack. We just need to bring it to him, right? Yes. Use the med pack on the person. 2,500 experience. Quest completed. Now he's. Oops. Makes it feels better now. So what's happened? Why? Where? Why? I mean, it should be why. Why there's so many mattresses here? Our squad were sent. Our squad were sent to get some from nearby hangar, cause our scientists felt weak after sleeping on cold floor. So then happened the explosion. This grammar is horrible, Sarah. Someone have attacked us.
Yes, it is.
Someone have attacked us. Yeah. To the developer, quit using Google Translate. And I've said this time and time and time again to these developers, especially from Russia and from other countries. But this developer in particular is from Russia. He's using Google Translate, obviously, to try to translate Russian to English. And it's failing horribly. You're looking... This right here is the worst part of your game. So I feel like this is a fun little game, but you're ruining it with the horrible grammar here. It's a big turnoff. So, yeah, I mean, this English grammar is absolutely horrible. I mean, reach out to somebody that speaks English and basically show them the grammar that you got in the translate and let somebody correct it. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people that would be more than willing to help you out. So. I don't have time, but there's lots of people in America that would be more than happy to help you out, I'm sure, with this, and all they'd ask for is that you...
And you also don't know Russian.
Yeah, that you put their credits or something like that in your, you know, put their name in your credits or something, or a little bit of money. Offer somebody a little bit of money to. In fact, for $100, you paid $100 to get this game up on Steam. For $100, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and fix all your English grammar right here. So there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to do it for free though. You got a lot of grammar here, but I'm sure somebody would do it cheaper. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth the money, guys. Asset flip or not, asset kit or not, whatever it is. I think it's worth the money. I'm not going to give it a score because I don't know. I don't know if it's a complete asset kit or not, but I think this one's. I mean, this feels a lot more complete than most asset kits. It doesn't feel 100% complete. I still think it's made from an asset kit. I still feel like the developer's being really lazy. But I suspect that he's not doing a whole lot of work on these. I think he's stealing somebody's work. Still feel that way, but if you like these kind of games, I think it's worth your, especially your sell price, $3.24 or whatever it is. Yeah. Zombies in the City, Zix Survivor. There we go. This is where it had to end, but I couldn't take the easy way out. Well, there you go. So, Sarah, what do you think?
Yes.
What do you think, girl?
About that game?
Mm-hmm. About anything.
You know, I'm really not for... Oh, about anything?
Yeah, about anything.
I think I think that I wish it wasn't so overcast today.
Yeah.
Outside. I wish we had a sunny day today. But, oh well.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah, I just feel like that game, I feel like there's probably plenty of content there to get your money's worth out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get guns, you can build guns, you can get pets, you can craft a lot of shit. You got different monsters, it looks like.
Right, yeah.
I still think he's being lazy, and I think he's basically
You think he's taking it from something?
Yeah, I do.
Mm.
Yep. I don't think he's doing a lot of the work himself. I think he's taking most of the work from an asset kit. But I could be wrong.
You never know.
You never know.
Until
Anyway,
you find it.
We only got one person watching, and I think that's you, Sarah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So we are not raking in the viewers with their live stream on Tuesday morning anyway.
No, or maybe it's just me. Who knows?
No, I definitely ain't you, because I think I would have 0 viewers if it wasn't you. I was doing this right now. Yeah.
Well, give it time. This is our first Tuesday one.
You would think people would be more interested in these kind of streams though, where they get to take a look at newer games and stuff like that. But I have a feeling like even with you here, I mean, if you could watch me play Dead by Daylight and be like, or whatever, I feel like that we'd have probably at least like 8 people watching. You would think that people would get tired of like Dead by Daylight and want to check out new games. Or
so you think if you started streaming Dead by Daylight for about half an hour that people would watch?
Yep, I think people would show up. Yep, I do.
Then try it and see. Let's do a social experiment.
The problem with Dead by Daylight is like being able to show it on Discord. I'm gonna try to figure out a way for you to be able to watch me or react to me playing Dead by Daylight without it lagging me out, because I already have problems with lag with Dead by Daylight. So if Dead by Daylight was more streamlined, then I'd love to be able to do that.
You couldn't do a screen share. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Ooh, sorry, I'm losing my headset.
Yeah. But anyway, Sarah, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. And I want to thank you guys for watching, whoever watched. And this is actually a little bit longer live stream than we usually do. But we played a couple of these games really long. We played a Chippy quite a while, for sure.
Yeah.
Which of these games would you be most likely to play that we bought today? I know you'd probably buy whatever it was called, P-Sim or P something.
Oh, whatever. You know what? I think if I were to buy any of those from today, I think it would be Chippy.
Even with a $15 price tag.
You know, it looked fun.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to buy any of them, it would have been that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that, and this is probably going to surprise you, even though Chippy it has amazing music, and it is really well coded. I still feel like, even not even thinking of the price tag of $15 versus 99 cents for the whatever the hell was the game called? It had a long name. It wasn't just like Space War or something. It was. I can't
Oh, the shooty one.
Yeah, the first one I played
I
today.
need to start writing these things down because you'll ask me and I have totally forgotten.
I can't remember the name of it. Like, I can't remember the name of half these games anymore. Like, half these games I play now, I get so many of them, and I play so many of them nowadays. Like, I'll play a game and I'll completely forget I played it, and here we go. This game. Yep. Based on my gameplay, as much as I like Chippy, and as well coded as like that, this game here would be my recommendation for today. I think that after I play Chippy more, and I think even though I think it's a lot more fun, I think some of those situations are really intense, I still feel like this game is going to be a game that I end up putting more time in. Over the 6 months from now, it'll be interesting, Sarah. 6 months from now, or even a month from now, let's come back and see if you can remember a month from now. Let's go back and, I mean, I own both games, and I don't know, probably a telemarketer.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah, it's the same one that called a couple other times. They keep calling over and over again.
Oh, yeah, it's probably telemarketer again.
It'll be interesting to see if you remember, Sarah, in in a month from now or whatever. Come back and remind me to look at how many hours I have in this 99-cent game and in Chippy, and it'll be interesting to see which one I play more over the next month.
That's true.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be this 99-cent game. I'll have more time. Even though, how much time? You know, what is going on with Steam? Because I just want to look at my profile. Because if I could look at my profile, it would tell you really quickly which game I have more time in.
Yeah, it looks like it's downloading.
It's trying to load.
What did you try and download?
I'm not. Oh, that's probably downloading an update. It's probably downloading an update. Like Steam is like, yeah, it'll download update games automatically. So who knows which of the 1,500 games I own that it's trying to
I know.
update. Yeah, anytime somebody puts an update out, Steam will automatically update those games. Yeah, something's going on with Steam right now because it's like really slow on. There we go. Oh, it's updating. Dead by Daylight, the new patch for Dead by Daylight. Ghostface is coming out.
Oh,
so that's what it's downloading.
That's right.
Yep, Ghostface is hitting right now.
That would be why.
Oh, is our internet kind of crappy right now, Christian?
Yes.
My son's saying our internet's kind of slow right now.
So it'll be taking a while.
Ghostface is almost here, Sarah.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna be jumping on Dead by Daylight while I go to sleep here before work?
No, I
Ghostface?
won't be.
Oh,
No.
Sarah.
I have house stuff to do.
If you had
Wash towels and things like that.
let's go back of all the
While
games
you're
that I've
sleeping.
played, not just today, of all the games
Okay.
that I've played since you've met me, and starting back
Oh my
with Time of
god.
the
I'm like,
Zombies.
seriously? Since I met you?
Yeah, well, since we started doing these games together, we started.
I
with
was
Time
gonna
of the Zombies.
say.
Yeah.
You want me to look back over 2
No,
years?
no. Since we did a review
Started doing reviews.
Yeah, and you started doing these
Okay.
live streams.
That's gonna be like, I don't think I can remember.
Of all the
Okay.
games that I've bought, where you don't even worried about price, like let's just say you owned my account, or you could play any game on my account.
Okay.
And let's say that you had my account and you could play any of the games that you and I have reviewed together.
Does
Which
it have
game?
to be a game that we've reviewed together? Or can it be any of your games?
Yeah, how about any of my games? Yeah, let's do that. Any of my
Okay.
games for what you know of them. What game that I own on Steam do you think, if you had to play a game, instead of cleaning your house, if you had to play a game for 5 hours, and you think you would have no problem playing it for 5 straight hours, which of my games do you think you would play? Do you have one in mind?
Yes.
You do. I figured that. I figured you did when you said, "Can I play any of your games?" Which game would that be?
Which game do you think I'm gonna say?
I'm trying to figure that out. That's what I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Because I've already given you the Cube 2. I know you liked that game.
Yeah. Yeah, you've given me a few, but
Huh.
it's not one that I own.
It's not one that you own, huh?
Mm.
It's a game you really like that I don't think it's going to be chippy either. I don't think that would be it.
No.
It's not really your style of game. I think you would have fun with it, probably. You already own Dead by Daylight. I don't think you're really into that Dead by Daylight. It's not going to be it's not going to be a survival game of any type. Definitely not going to be Rust or nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
And it's a game that you and I haven't reviewed together.
Mm-hmm.
But you've seen me play it?
Yes.
We just didn't review it together, but you've seen me play it.
Correct.
Okay.
Huh?
Have we played it together? Have you helped me with it?
No.
Is it the game you bought me?
Maybe.
I can't even remember the name of it, to be honest with you.
Oh!
What is the name of that game? I don't even know.
Hob.
Hob. Yeah, Hob. Yes, that game. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the game you saw on my wish list that you like. Yeah, I mean, how about another one? What if you couldn't play that one? What if there was another one? What if I was to say which of the games that you and I review together would you play that you think you could play for 5 hours? Is there any game there?
That I don't own.
So I played Chippy for
haven't given
1.2
to
hours.
me. Okay. Thinking. Oh, this is really hard. Wow.
Let's do this. Let's go.
What?
Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're having internet issues or something. Or no, my computer's just having issues right now. Okay, let's go to my playlists here. And let's look at all my Zaxtorian golds of 2019. That might help you.
Oh,
Yeah.
might. Yeah.
If my internet will work.
Yeah, exactly.
Jump Grid, you remember that game? We just played that game.
Which one?
Jump Grid, we played that game 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Zaxtor's Indie Gold Selections of 2019. I think there's only like 10 or 11 now. We got a new one after today, though. We got the,
Yes.
probably 2 more, actually. Chippy and whatever that other one's called. I already forgot again. Well, we actually didn't go back and look at it yet, did we? Well, we saw the name, but... Man, look at my internet. Like, it's like running.
It's just not doing anything, is it?
I hope it kicks back in before
It's
I
like,
start I
nope.
start work in a few hours.
I know.
I give up.
My son's having problems with the internet too.
You can tell by the size.
All right, so would it be? Oh, you might like this one. I know. $1.99. You remember that one, obviously. Jump Grid. Dronjin, you didn't watch that game with me. We did play this game together, the Factory Balls.
Yes, we did.
I think you liked that one pretty good. Bugs Must Die, you saw that one. I don't think you saw Snake versus Snake. Koi, you didn't see. Comet Crasher, that one's free. So they say the best things in life are free. Philophobia, I think you watched part of that, didn't you? Laser Maze, Keyboard Keeper. Yeah. For some reason, I'm thinking that you would probably have fun playing this one. But I don't know.
No, that wouldn't be it.
That wouldn't be it, huh? Would it be one of those there on the list?
No, honestly, I don't think so.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it would be, obviously.
Oh.
Fat Dude Simulator.
No. Absolutely not.
Fat Prison Simulator.
No.
The P game.
No.
No. Wow. Games that you and I have, a game that you and I have reviewed together that's not on my Zaxtor's Any Gold, huh?
I don't even know at this point in time. I don't know. I really don't know what
Oh,
I want.
you don't know which game it would be that you'd
No, like I said, I mean, you mentioned about picking a different one.
play? Uh-huh.
So yeah, I really don't know.
I think that you would have fun. I still think, knowing you and what I know about you, I still think the game that you would, because these like Bugs Must Die and these shooters and stuff like that, I feel like you might have fun with them, or the game I just played today, Chippy or whatever. I feel like you would probably play them, but I feel like you might get a little bit frustrated. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I feel like
More than likely, yeah.
I still feel like either one of the puzzle games you might play or have the most fun with, like Factory Balls. I know you kind of like that one, but I still
Yeah, I did like it.
I still feel like Philophobia would be the game you would enjoy the most. I don't know though.
I don't, I'm really not too sure on that, to be honest.
But I don't know. Either that one or Unhome. I don't know though.
Oh, well, I already have Unhome.
Oh yeah, I gave it to you. That's right. I forgot. I bought it for you. Yeah.
You gave it to me.
You haven't played it yet, have you?
No, I've not had. Well, I haven't had the chance. That kind of happens at work,
Yeah.
You can only do so much when you're working.
Look at I've put in more than half the time that I have in Fancy VEER in the last week, actually, working on it. 43 hours total, 22.6 the last basically week. Yeah. PSIM. Great. So I only played Space Blaster, Super Mega Space Blaster for a half hour, and I played Chippy for over an hour. But see, the Space Blaster is a better game because it has more achievements to get. 123.
It's true. It has a lot of.
Look at this. Fancy VEER has 24 achievements.
Ooh.
So it's better. I'm kidding, of course. How many achievements do you think I have in Rock and Roll?
Oh gosh, I don't even remember how many. Told me. I don't remember.
Take a guess.
50.
50?
Because I don't remember.
It's not a bad guess. Let's take a look. Rock and Roll is on sale, by the way. It's on sale right now for the next week. And it's on sale for the summer sale as well next week. With the summer sale, Steam Summer Sale happens starting next Monday, by the way.
You definitely have to let everyone know. I mean, I have, but for those viewers who don't.
75% off. Steam achievements, it's not loaded yet. Everything's still loading, as you can see up here. There we go.
Wow. I was off.
104.
Wow. Yeah, I was a little bit off.
It's quite a few achievements for a little game, huh?
Very much so.
There's a lot of meaningful objectives you can get. A lot of people like these achievements. You know, one thing I really want to do is I hope that Rock and Roll eventually sells enough copies to where I can add trading cards to it, because A lot of people love trading cards when you can earn trading cards in the game because they're
That would be nice.
Yeah, they're worth actual money in the game, so that would make the game definitely have more demand. Oh my gosh, I killed every asteroid rock thing. It's all gone. Did I win? I won, huh? I would think I was pretty sarcastic with some of these.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you were.
I already blew myself up. What an explosion. You blow yourself up with a dynamite. The last 30 seconds in the hard rock mode. How about 30-second dream machine? Remember how Jim and John was talking about being a Minuteman? Oh, I already had
Yes.
Hard rock mode, it lasts 30 seconds. Holding it for 30 whole seconds takes mad skills. Boob cheater. I'm an official 8008 boob by getting that exact score. So if the game detects you cheating, like using some kind of a cheat engine, it gives you it changes your score to 8008. And it uploads that score to the leaderboards. Proud to use external cheat applications to hack, making me an official boob cheater.
Oh, that's
You can see I even drew a picture of a freaking bra and a boob in the background.
Oh my gosh.
How many percent of people have that?
11.3% of the people have used an external cheat application to cheat.
Oh my god.
11.3%.
That's kind of sad, actually.
You upgrade your A55. I tried going all in with up your A55, and I gotta say it's amazing. Up yours too, buddy. Wow.
There's one thing for sure. You have tons of achievements for that.
1 minute in Hard Rock. 1 minute of frantic, furious action. Who ain't got time for a minute, man? Call on me whenever you got a minute to spare, baby.
Wow,
45 seconds.
Really?
45 seconds, baby. Get in line. You got to get in line if you want to play now. I got massive lasting power here.
Wow.
The last 45 seconds in Hard Rock mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of these achievements have a little sexual innuendo with them.
You think?
Mother sucker. If you get 5 of them, I'm getting so good at sucking it all up, baby. Good. Sucking it all up 5 times in a single game. Slurp.
You're awful.
Is that messed up?
Yes.
Last 2 minutes in
messed
Hard
up.
Rock. 2 minutes, double the fun. I never thought I could last 2 minutes, but it went by too fast, honey. Wow. 90 seconds in Hard Rock mode. 90 seconds of pure perfection. I'm just getting warmed up. Are you ready for more? Oh, if you last 8 seconds in Hard Rock mode, if you only last 8 seconds, I think you have to hit 8 seconds exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm an 8-second man. It's not easy lasting 8 seconds before exploding. Well, I mean, that's what happens in the game. You explode. If you last exactly 8 seconds, I think you get that achievement. Some of these were actually fun to come up with, you know. And,
Oh, I bet.
yeah. It's funny. 3 minutes. 3 minutes equals triple pleasure. First, I tried the 2-minute action. Now I'm loving the 3-minute. Wow. See, we've never looked at all these together, have we?
No, we haven't.
30 minutes in Hard Rock. I made an achievement. If you 6.5%, that's got to be a cheat. I don't think I can't last 30 minutes. Half an hour of pure perfection. I'm truly 1 in a million. I'm that damn good. Yeah. Whoever has got this achievement are fucking cheaters. 5 minutes. Not anyone could last 5 minutes of that wild ride, but I lasted and held my pride. 4 minutes. Oh, I could easily add another 50. I haven't added any achievements for a long time with all the new stuff I put in the game since. I could easily.
Yeah, that's true.
I could probably double the achievements if I wanted to, pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
But. Mere muscle and a snake. Anyway, Sarah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Whoever else is watching, I have a feeling I don't think anybody else is going to go back and watch this stream.
Yeah.
Sadly, probably not. You know, I
At
think
least not to this point.
I think I'm just boring to most people.
You are not.
Not boring.
Are you? You're not boring at all.
I'm not boring at all? Oh, thank you.
No. You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to get off here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Make sure you guys remember, if you guys are watching the stream and you are wanting to submit your game, the email is down in the description, so we'll add that. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, definitely. Bye, all.